Are you a retail seller or a brand owner doing business in Africa and worldwide? Thinking about expanding your business online and selling your goods online locally and internationally? Africa Grocer Shop is the best place ever, which is built to help people in Africa and worldwide to sell their goods all over the world in a safe and secure environment. Get connected with the world with our largest selection of African products from millions of unique products from hundreds of stores. Here you can buy or sell different category products such as groceries, African fabrics, waist beads, jewelry, health and beauty products, and many others goods. Africa Grocer Shop is giving you the opportunity to sell your goods online worldwide, and it's a good opportunity to increase your profit up to 50% more. It is the best buying and selling solution for the pioneers in Africa and worldwide. Africa Grocer Shop, Africa to the world.
Abusiafo mema mu nyina akwa aba mesere se unya dwane ya bomode na share se na be ya dwumadi no ebetimi akọ eye nanim Ginyame corporation se men kan kire wo se omo accrete online marketplace be a bibia wo ton bia no provided say legal nko ade a obetimi ede akogu ho na customers ebe contact you na wetimi aton wa ade na bibia very simple amount enti ko www.africangrocery.com na bibia ewo na wetimi edo products no egu ene Ghana Constitution Day enti na ene eda eti say no na ehun behia se yetimi ewurawura mu na yepe edifo bi a omunimde when it comes to 1992 Constitution na currently ye use no na omu etimi by education concerning the Constitution of Ghana na se empu ehun behia se ye amende anase ye change anase Constitution no ba de pa na ewo se Ghana for ye no because ye hu say over the years mem say entimi emmoa ye ewo ekwan bi so entimi san so asra bi mu say unya dwani ya bomodin na share say ne be adwumadi no ebetimi akona nti ene no I mean was special guest TV I have he's in the person of Mr. Mausi Oliver Barker Womawo of Fix the Country movement and yes also Okatakyie Afrifa Mensa who might be joining us. Yes also Chris Ninevi or constitutional law lecturer who might also be joining us. And the freedom fighters, Dr. Ren is in the house, and Shady, Mama Ba, or Hine David, they are all here to help in the discussion. Mean taking much time, no. Mamini kai Emma or more Akaba na Yemfa Jumediano and she says so. Mr. Oliver, Mimo Akaba. Mr. Oliver, Mimo Akaba. Say Minim Salty Mekasana. Let me see. Otimekasa.
Kasa. But we need to Otimekandia.
Okay, yes. Afina metinti. Mamemfa omo aye crowd no so emra meka ho. Na mentimi ema omo ina akwaba. Fireman, so Mimo Akwaba, any Mr. Nineri, or if I'm correct, Mr. Chris Nineri, yeah, Mimamuina Akwaba. We there and Constitution Day. I'm so happy, Samuina. You are all smiley, dressy, come pa. You are looking nice this morning. Now, some of you, Mr. Barker and Mr. Nineri. Most of my viewers might be seeing you guys for the first time. You know, you may share here with intro, me person mamo brief intro kakra. Na me tie for no ehu why na mo ye what do you stand for? Udin ya ne nia mo ye se ne be ya betimi atoa so. And I say betimi ahya ase every one. Ma me nko Mr. Barker. Mr. Barker, we there say ye can Mr. Mausi Oliver Barker, one mawo of Face the Country movement. Or no only why who are you? Please.
But me a cool maker.
We are cool maker.
Ghana sene nyama debia no na nyama nsesa no ye pese edi ejabeshem sene nyama besesa.
Yes.
Na professionally no me a constitutional lawyer generally. Na me so me can one of the mobilizers no ho a you also face the country more ye ho adwuma Professionally, I mean, worked on constitution projects across in various different African countries. But but to see an idea, my main identity, face the country, community organizer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice one. All right. Medawasi. Babinko. Mr. Chris. Good, right. I think Mr. Chris. Minevi. Yes, Mr. Chris Minevi. Fachemi. Mr. Chris. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Member Akwaba BM. Yes. Where the Simabe, a brief introduction. Who is Mr. Chris Minevi?
Right. So me a lawyer me charge of University of San mature constitutional law thing.
Right.
As I said, they mature international law and legal writing.
Right. Okay. And on that note, no me ma won so Akwaba. Mesre se onya join ya bomodi na share se ne be ya dwumadi. Mon share na mon like na dwumadi no entimi enko nanim. Fireman, there will hear introduction. Yeah, will be any on social media. Introduction. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why fireman? You can say fireman and I say only David. Only why? Simaba.
Me much last year was Ghana Asante and or much of the day or my just or one prapra or more or my was secret here and then and paying for almost politicians that among those who might be and the education can use some access or my dear system. Make some my person or not, or do much more nice or actual more mind. It's now Gusakakra, Yamen.
Okay, all right. Fireman, member also Akwaba. When you see every fix the country. Say a movement last year a rocky the streets of Ghana per social media on the grounds and on the streets. Now media fix the country them say do na nim say a ba afia odo and a share just by tweeting or by social media campaign. And near obia hu ya ne say fix the country na be kese am as say nipa dodo na e di omo ho agimu bi. Eti ma me nko Mr. Baka ho. Mr. Baka, face the country no efia odo na e chance here. E die enti na wogi free ne nsem ana se eye den die ne ko ba ye enti asese dia se dodo na krampo che de nim efia odo eye wanim na dodo na anim se ye can face the country dia na se eye Mr. Mawusi Baka. E die enti na e ba ni sa.
As a me internet ni hard dream nim se oteminka
me ton kapa me dia me ton ka wa hapa.
Okay.
Nim se wo so oteminka dia.
Okay, correct. Me ton
yes.
One of idea I can know from beginning is if you're doing more no you know start ejuma from the very, very beginning, even as the first let tampo akoma oppose for ewo ho. One we involved at Mokasa Debia or we so munim attacks a womb Debia before attack your more a year or more neocro. About say Theodore threats not dos, especially one of the things I say me boss is titre ima Mokasa faga attack a bomb so na yana doesn't see him menpo. Say a from maybe a shower near from Nina. No never say bedroom maybe Ponanko for threatening somebody acid be good so some who know a
yes.
Nti no ka home and ebusion for be mo manetwe ne ho kakra se e na meso meti ase adwuma ye die wa ebedrum e bi a che wo hwe na threats na do so a ehun be hia se otimi gina nchen kakra so because empeso bi e be hwere obi ye hwere kaka dada empeso be hwere obi anso bi but adwuma no de ye ka ho asem se wo say ne ye nyina ye wa ha yi so ye contribute boa wo kwan bebre so one of the things I make can say face the country more na almost support we chi ankrofo hu no your structures e wo ho nyina no krofo do a wo mu crab 200 nzo say nyo bia na kasa publicly ya na e bia ye nim na ye kasa publicly ni na krofo hu na mo support financially kra no say omo donate my crab bro ko be 4,000 Ghanaians nti no mu nyina aka face the country mo nhyere my hwempo mo gi message na to mu kra so e ka ho bi. But one of the reasons that conversations are very interested in say, union freedom fighters, and we the audiovisual wing of Fix the Country, program. We say one of the things are not from the very beginning, you can is you need to say your problems no be agent your constitution. So say the constitution almost shisha nafa. Now a lot of the times you can't Ghana problems now. You focusing what the ABD acquire monye katashise ni nyina no. You can't want some be. But dodoɔ naa nhyɛ dan fɔ wɔn ani nkɔɔ constitution no ho sɛ nyɛma no bebree a esi wɔ Ghana no constitution no so ma ho kwan sɛnea yɛ system no so teɛ ne nyinaa constitution ma ho kwan ma example anɔpɛ yi mi ni joy fm fo di nkɔmɔ kakra na NCC for issue statement sɛ afei Fix the Country asɛm ɔmo kan no sɛ constitution yɛnyɛ ho biribi na ɔmo foa so nti yɛnyɛ ho yɛmfa ho kwan nyɛ biribi ɛna meka sɛ ɛne bi NCC for ɔmampanyin Nanado interview bi o man say constitution no dey on san and nonsense chira no e bi o mo anhwe bi but say constitution a ye wo a Ghana fo nyina ti make constitution ti me ho bibi na nipa ba ko ka say media mempene dey a and democracy kamema menke bi aban na e wo mo ana say dictatorship that na egusu tim nti say wo system ma e ti me kwan ma nipa ba ko to me decided your person or ye na say Ghana for nyina ka say the opinion no mpene dia and on say a system match is a system my nko yi and then ti a say ye bo constitution no ho asem na me say ye be call even further into the conversation say na constitution
ye be call yes
exactly ni ho kro nyina yeah
exactly okay me da se bebre ma me nko lawyer Nyinavi ho law lecturer Mr. Nyinavi so what me can dia question you me to ama 1992 constitution no den e na Ghana fo nya ye ehemfo e na draw ye kwan be so e na ye fa ya ye inherit and say ye sha say use the 1992 constitution.
All right, so immediately say in in 1981 and Rollins Zaba you able to Abangwe.
Yes.
And no did you want and bear 1986 87 more. Don't go for amount for I can say I say about civilian rule. Now you jai so jaban and see no more hono now institution be near friend a National Commission for Democracy. Omo born to Ghana nyina and omo Jane Grofaje nche. No more say do na pese sign about men kabi amamu. Nti anu mo no 1990 or 91 more. And President Rawlings, Chairman Rawlings at the time, we appointed committee of experts and Dr. SKB Asante, Omahine of Asokori, Edano, and I'm the proposals by said intro constitution for now. Yamra Kabim in this constitution now more proposals now more draft constitution. And no election and a bino PNDC a bino set up consultative assembly. We for free copy mu or Ghana na mushai. Now more to or proposals now nana SKB Asante and for at the bino. And the final documents na CC 1992 constitution by. The model constitution by real and non right and I'm organizing in April 1992, I think 28. And Ghana for the constitution and the G2 and non right and I'm a any parliament. And our constitution and Kasa CCIA 1992 constitution. Yesha CCIA the year Juma 7 January 1993. Until we processes that you did more in your constitution, yeah, at the year Jumana.
Oh, okay, all right. Nice one. Medawasi. Mame Famon call back to 2008 during IE debate. Now, then Nanado, Emra now operate for Oman Penino. Or can say be Oshe Ghana for boss Oba on the constitutional change there men can say a done super or person or bay yes and a bay bit me akwa Ghana minor. Enti me person me place our video na yenti the area ya kan ho asem. Mami place our video no first.
Good governance, as you are all aware, depends on sound constitutional provisions. Now, after 16 years of operating the present constitution, is there any aspect of it that you think needs to be reformed or amended so as to impact positively on the lives of the ordinary Ghanaian? Nana.
Thank you very much. First of all, once again, fellow Ghanaians, it's good to be back here. We want to thank again the IEA for this program, as well as my colleagues around the table. I think the question is very apt. Definitely, after 16 years of operating a constitution, especially since both the major political parties in our country have had an opportunity to work it, there are several matters that have come up for discussion. And my way forward is that those issues will put a constitutional review commission in place very soon after taking office to go around the country collecting the views of our people to see how strong is this demand for reform. There are matters that all of us know about. Ministers in Parliament, should they come from Parliament? The powers of the Attorney General, should they be separated? The issue as to whether or not we should have a Prime Minister rather than a Vice President, like many of our neighbors do. The term of the President has come up. Is 4 years the ideal term for us, or are we talking 5 years? We've got the question of the election of district chief executives. Is that something that we want to see, or we want to have them appointed? These are some of the issues. We're talking, for instance, also about the creation of regions. We have at the moment very stringent provisions for creating more regions. Should we have looser provisions? I think these are the matters that the Constitutional Review Commission will take before our people. And if the answer is in the affirmative, that yes, there is a widespread demand out there, then to initiate the processes in the Constitution for amending the Constitution. That would be my response to what you have to say, Professor.
Yeah, video ya me play was in 2008 IEA debate and nanado or this are and some no etudra etimeko Mr. Bausi Baka ho nanado which me say before even coming into office na constitutional change ade bia na wonani so pa na oba in 5 good years in he is now in the 6th term of office a DNT and for 5 good years and I say so one kasa odwe say a DNT and 5 good years na do buy ontimi enka ho asem krampo na say ontimi make proposal say parliament entina say enredwe bibisa ho e de betia
you know now when constitution say na crazy can no ye de ba 1992 93 ye started ye ho adwuma no MPP as a political tradition no crack can no to say constitution the first opportunity o menye bia no ombesesa no na constitution papa constitution ye ma dictator ni omukani nyina in fact ye koye constitution no Ghana Bar Association ye lawyer for nyina kra boycott a process no say omo for mo hunyim nti conversations now opposition parties no de bia ya no mo kan say constitution e de omesesa no anombe ye mo bibi de e ya no mo kan no from that omo start kan nyenne na do no di mo akotene na say omoba into office started from Kufuor eba eyi so no be kan no ho ne de no wa na je say omo say omo adwen was there bia na ye kan say time ye start take constitution some face the country ne say it's a constitution na ye won se sia e diboa political class no anya MPP nkwan anya ndisi nkwan say ye presidency or parliament to wonyina no judiciary nyina e diboa a class of people. Omo no de ahokeka ewo mu a say it medical cancer constitution say bet me bia boy nyina mama nyina no ene de omu ndibi no man pay ni say anompo no enye say 6 years ni mpo onye enwohwe mfa hwe nkop parliament no no akra ma interview o share teacher for no mpo no obi the question ni to nanim o ka kire omo plain say on the constitution and the necessary on foaso ba ko no foaso mi na say be say bibi wo mpo a e bia DC ni be yi o Now, okay, DC elections no can. One of the issues are Constitution Review Commission. 211 issues no more identified. No come back.
Yeah.
No more proposal of year and they say, go around the country. No. Kind of when you can say,
with them into no, Mesrem say feedback be them, and Timesre say, wa won't cast a piano, now one beauty or Mike na mami why. Send a be a feedback if you maybe a Mesre. Okay, all right,
yeah. So,
me sure pass be free or Mr. Baka, me sure say be free.
Feedback if you mean home.
Yeah, me sure pa. Minim say utie what make us a beginning process. I don't know.
I free mind. Now can person lawyer appointment on who's a person can say network and I'm saying so which me I won't be here because you hear not this time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Nti kona se rem nti mame nko before I call Mr. Yinefi ho mame nko Dr. Ren ho before I call David ho. Okay, I'm say wasaba nti mame hwe se.
Mr. Elebia mama a lawyer for no fine na yes your question you are put through the send be come
right. Mr. Mousin to make
yeah, metonka. I hope the feedback
okay. You to us.
But ohene ka say be and one of the things that me person me challenge pa no. Na constitution ya no say a lawyer for document and a lawyer for net ase. And no na ye me ya pa. Constitution nya lawyer for document. Na the buy mo say because among chirase man grofo dodo no nte ase no. Ya fa de ya adwuma no na ya kan no. Ya kan ho kakra. In fact lawyer for bebre wo Ghana constitution no kra mo nhweda anya ho omo fi law school omo nhweda mpege mu hwe mu ye kra from then. But one of the idea I am a deal platform here you was to see and say any lawyer from Kwana Waha in the conversation the person chair was a constitution no if I nyina ye ho de ye pese ye ne pese ye dwen ho nyina no constitution to me responding to all those issues. Now me more example back one say I'm responding to a question no. Constitution Review Commission ye na adwuma no ye go around the country no Ghana for no do na say constitution then na pese say won Ghana for be catch you say bia you hear roads, you hear hospitals, you hear way. Na brofukasem ni abano, no National Development Planning Commission no kro. But issues no more can no. Ni nyina constitutions no mo dada. Omo onka mo kan constitution mpo no. Nsem no mo o ka ni nyina no issues such as a constitution it me address it me sesa it me edibo mo. So I want everybody to feel involved in the conversation. Question will be some about such changes and not other than another onion hwe. Na make say Ghana for around the Constitution Review Commission call around the country, you know. Ghana for do na can say yes, you perceive IADC. And so party in some no district level no dey yempe. Because political party and say Ghana. In the come district elections there, can you party in some film? Ebinom po ka say na assemblyman ni bi no omo sheda use party colors de gina ho mankrofo se pe bi party we no mo fi na say yi nti enom po ka yenye hu bibi nti recommendation Constitution Review Commission de buy and say wo bi say yi DC nti say ye hwe ne ye no senia ye mfa party nsem enko district level so dey dey nkabom ebe ye development issues at local level na do fast recommendation no and almost say no almost say assemblyman na nka yemfa party nyi omo no yemfa party political party enyi omo nyina yemfa political party enyi DC yeso and omo ko propose ye na Ghana for dodo na say yempe and I say omo de omo ball ba say o ma member me ball na de me chi me ball na omo de call ye nti oka say constitution change the on fashion so na de eno one na ope say ka party nsem no yensa fa nko local level no so nti wo ho a wo hwe a senior Ghana for do no pen no na omoba government sa no mo be ka ne den no hwe yiwe dia no mo pese ye be ye hu bibi kra bi eno na ye hu no wo dia omampan currently ye no
asemo okay em say asem me pray na Mr. Ginevi kakra ya wake unso wo bi de ka ho ana I'm say mute your feeding mommy. On mute. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I can't political party promises there. I'm say I'm a phone P. I I'm sure was it changes, but sometimes I'm too many we are and open hours of multimedia. Now, that's what I think. Say President Mills on Kwana, Nijiri said, or share Sabona, or they will say, or our appointee Constitution Review Commission, but also, you know, also so Fufi Antwata Kuwi and Intina Ama, Sa Jana or Shasian, and to me, Uncle and President Mahama by and also went to me and to us. So, and see, I'm on your phone, they said Oliver Kayano. And no matter what constitution Pino a bomb and in an idea or more sa penise or best son. And they just say, I'm crying all my muno. Yeah, my voice is there a bit higher.
Yes.
Demand near high and only a for sale, not much me. I just to say, yes, son. And yes, idea. Say, Jama won't say. Emra mo pero munsa na nyadia nzayibia
Anya don best is you better was say mama me ma akwaba mama ko doctor so doctor wonso wo bi ka fa ho ana ye mpanimfo nem say ansa na Ghana for beto abama wo no so many promises almost Ghana for bo me ba constitution ye be hwe na say na rules na kwan na de omo kan say me pre na so omo ba they do the opposite omo ba promises are o make ma Ghana for na say omo ma Ghana for ntia yina so Ghana for the to abama omo ba ba mu a they do the opposite and I say they don't even attend to it at all. Ujidi say in moving forward, you know, emre bedru Ghana ye mpanimfo betimi atena se adwen say ho hia say ye amend the constitution and say empo ye create a new one a be more favorable to the people and not to the government. Ufi say are we like will we ever get to that level or that stage in our democratic life? Yeah.
You free my maminchia a year ashefo na minchia a lawyer of Kukudam for na minchia freedom fighters a wahanyina. Dear TNE, I think say I stand to be corrected by my learned friends Samoa. 1992 Constitution. Me assure some say Chairman Rollins more shasi no. Say MPP for ye can't see a gini padrine near the form a year constitution. No, me sure say MPP for etnasi and in paying for quadrin binimu. Just over 1992 Constitution, a lawyer being a constitutional lawyer, and we are sure some say one way sided minority for then the NDC because on 1992 a year parliament now you talk about parliament MPP for boycott it is over here not just MPP for one from the day one no now one which say Chairman Rollins abebu no the free 1981 almost for me 1992 kotoa back be mama kebi democracy by no mwangasa no monji constitution in your end and it is a osha your man Penny Ekufuado Ekai Ewo 2008 debate IE debate no say it is very apt say apt there and just say humbe here say one mo ba mu a one be yen sachara ye ko constitution because ojidi say constitution no bebre no ano ensem bebre wom a yesi etumi esiesie ye say wo ba to say the lawyer kan ya promises ne there me de bia maka say the president Ekufuado anybody they are men without character TME so because will be a woni subanya Ekufuado anybody but shebi a wo share bia no wo ni so now what is so dangerous ne say wo share bono a wo ndi so and then they will come and promise anybody a woni character bia sana ni subantie wo to say area boy bia pedin but they don't want to put in the work I dey ma din ba and that is the most unfortunate thing. And Yansen free Ekufuado one yanko Mahama. You see, this is one of the things that Emma Philly Mahama because I feel say Mahama you'll be he betrayed Atamils when it comes to a constitutional review no Atamils share saying Kayamo Modiandi Yeno. Mahama constitutional review ni nyina no e be tu ne nim no. E de no no so ye fa because the godfather our man opportunity our be the vice president will free what be president no. Why did Mahama not follow up the constitution? Is it because say na Mahama share constitution no a otumu say ensem bi ehihye mu no enya de a or Fadi Juma Babuana. You see, Pempensu Beba, and on Abbey, and yet China and Eba, and until and one who sent pain for a 10 I say. The Constitution in one Casano Crano, and ye amendment to 30 years, 1992 to 2022. No, it's about time I see a 2 constitution. And then I say, Oliver, Leonard Frank Kokai, hey, where a cool dictator or per se, Sakasaye Bagana. Baby, Constitution in your Faswa. And Faswa Ben Yenya. One moment, young Faswa, the Article 71 holders of war. The executive, the legislature, the judiciary. But when you read the preambles of the Constitution, it talks about I'm so happy, say lawyer can't say constitution if he say lawyer for Kasa. There be constitution is there for you, Ghanaian. More bro for and muna ya constitution and you will be our Ghana need the spirit no what constitution no ejina nipan we ti kronim. And in Canada, and yasi yen am tum. Baby pepeso ababedu no is because constitution and constitution ban a buani pa 4 years biano ye command call for a year es gracia na nipa na woto apamano no the ono ya kwa ni momu je es gracia na the cocoa farm ani momu no the cocoa farm no woni kwan papa. What kind of logic is behind this constitution no ayabola o umiantungu. But you see any politician biano ade aya baller no a money pano e ba boa ni padom no ono eye papa mano ko eno no mefa so awia yen. But I'm happy, thankfully, freedom fighters fix the country and learned friends why are pushing for it, and I think it's long overdue. Say about na yet me near team say it will even need if it will even take me my head for us to change this constitution. I am prepared because we need to change this Saka 1992 constitution. Rollins no angasa mumuza muso no mpese kemik memenkebi embra. Ana mudada no ana by force United Nations for any lawyer mo amtete abrochire yen yetie mu ana jene ekobae. Akoba kona kwhwe constitution nsem ewombo. Ena ebe rewrem kakra na ye bie ni. Ya Ghana fo ehu no. Enyoma boy a form of constitution nim. Enti hana de besi.
Right, me da say doctor I'm say comment biaba na me pese ye be responde say na be ya tie phone be nya a better understanding. Obi bisa say ye kase constitution kra any dey ya they don't even understand what we mean by constitution. Say ye kase constitution, what is a constitution? The measures here with the lawyer Mr. Mausi Baka say me free one call a lawyer ho. Mr. Mausi
my crazy starting on a teacher ni.
Teacher ni okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Chris in a view. Mr. Chris, you got a constitution any day. What is a constitution?
You sir, you got a constitution. If I say only o man no emrapo. And I say emran o man emran e wonyina no. And only emran mu PC. And ona wo nhyehyɛ ɛfa sɛdeɛ ɔman no amamuo nhyehyɛ ɛsete nti ɛno na constitution na ma ɔmanpanyin tumi ɛma mmarahyɛ bɔgyafo tumi sɛ ɔmo hyɛ mmara ɛma atemuafo no nso so tumi sɛ ɔmo di asɛm ɛne ade. So constitution no sɛ ɛdan ne yɛsi ɛbɛka sɛ ɛno ne ɛdan no fapem ɛno na bibia ɔman no amamuo nyinaa gyina so nti ɛno no saa mmara no ɛne ɛfrɛ no constitution no.
Any different constitution. Okay. Me gidi say obia enya ne ho. Entiase. Na emra o man ahye. Ye na yatena se enimdifo lawyer for wom constitutional lawyers ne mu be at least people of intellect. Mu na ye na yatena se 1992 Rollins Mreso adro. Say ya dey gave Ghana man no na ye use eno from 1992 ba be say 2022. Ayi wo mu e dia ba ade na wo hu nti ase say mo sorry am say mo pese ye boycotting na ye drafting a new one. What are the problems with the constitution? Obi tia just say bebe na nti ase say na dia beti na mra ye use for so many years, more than 20 years and as me fan say 20 years na ene de mo sorry am say mo nti ase chenchina constitution no ye nsesa no e dia mfom so na e wo hu nti am pese aban e boycotting constitution na ye pay fufuro e dey mfum so pa ne wo mame nko Mr. Mausi Mr. Mausi, face the country. What is the issue? What is the problem? What's the problem with the constitution? Tiamo person abide free.
Me that say, you know, first of all, we are analyzing 1992. Me, we na baby one.
Yeah. Why you not a BMT? MSS so pass free Musa Rem na Miss Alpha, you na be behind okay, why? Panorama.
Okay.
I think it might be the headset. If you're using
Yeah. I think it might be the headset. Okay, my man called Mr. Chris. Chris, constitution, no, didn't seem to know who they are changing. Sorry, say there should be a new constitution. Why?
Where the lawyer, baby, mamen to emfama no on to us, mommy. Constitution in 1992, any 2022, it's a 30 years, if I'm not mistaken. That is a constitution, no crown, or your bank crank by now, crowd and will bear 5.
Yes, 1992, yes, exactly, 30 good years, 30 good years. Now, they say there, idea you used to Ghana for, so there be a Ghana for, as my Ghana for can, they said that there be a I mean, near Ghana for any more years. So, at the end, as a scientist, they say they're open a new constitution. Mamma, come back to
a lawyer for me and son, let me tell you, a lawyer for me,
also a lawyer, Nisa, and yeah, okay, Sisiana Mihu, and yeah, you, Mr. Mousing Casembi, maybe also Hawaii, David, Wanaroma. Mr. Mausi.
But I'm waiting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
One of the constitution. I some comfort say I can constitution. I best say na it were two things. I say we drink constitution. You were the whole constitution in one kasa, and the content of the constitution, and you were the process. Na it me this is a constitution, and I say bibi woman yempa ye best say no. And no procedure no. Never content nankasa no. Na a lot of the times, Ghana for or the way in which people analyze and say analyze the constitution here as a constitution now. And you say cool nyambaye, the cool nyambaye the end is the constitution no no. But cool the comedy made a family home bang. Some in my 60 nemu be ye nipa no ye se nipa no ye soja ni anaso ya to aba no na oba no ya de pa no ne hia Ghana for nti the most important is ya brabo mu esesa na impuntu e ba ya brabo mu ana things improving where your communities na ho kra na but o compare Ghana situation e wo mu sesi ano your poverty levels e wo sesi ano e worse since ye be 1992 constitution ni Katashi said, I west. Into Yaman can say, ye koye nim no mum, ye sign a koyechi. Into an only issue said to me the assessing constitution, Nankasa. Na yen cast a constitution, no, yen constitution fee ho, not just a bugebuka, ne nuzu, yes, debi. Constitution, na ye see ho no. All the other issues, cool, ne a soldier for 9 years, could yen forget here, no, and the constitution near for cool. But constitution and the purpose, ne ka. Ebe improve ya brabo. Nka say nyama best somewhere ya brabo mu. All those issues ni ye measure against the constitution na. Constitution ne mo ho kwan ma ni nyina nko ninim. Finally, so now on the constitution point so no. Koko the constitution to wha the whole country and second the whole country to be benefit from the resources of the country. In the constitution na eyi resources dudu na e de ama into the reason why cool man they say politicians now figure say etuetua ye husika na etuetua judges for sika na ye sika ne be man military for there na ye bet na so akosi ye bet na so afebo say nyama nko yie wo Ghana say ye den o Ghana for na bedu be o kasa o say me dey me kasa obi enti kasa na obe kan ye ntie ni nyina fix say constitution ne ma ho kwan say wo betimi aye bibia afa ho. And then they identify say a person Ghana Sandia, and about 1 day, about 2 no. But say constitution into me my own coin say Yamano Omodi and Nimno Omofum Mraso, and also Monko Amanya Yaman year. Yay, citizens, no, you bet me a be a fan no dear, and the situation improving. And nonsense a year cast a content, no, as it machine be nation year. Say you bet me a tutunya mafa. Cause say you be na ye didn't be see anima. Nipa no your resources no going to be benefit enya ho. So oye no efomu mra na osnyanya ma bi emfa na ense na mfata ye betumi aye bibi afa ho no eno nti na ye say okay content na se nyama bebre sesa wo. But second issue no na make na ye procedure na ye de besesa no.
Yes.
Na because gofudo no enhwe procedure no ho yie nti no eya na mo ka say ade na mo nka say amendment na de bia mo can change and then me chirichiri mo mankrofo atiase. Ohwe first process na ye 2010 na yes ye be constitution review me boa. But President Mills the constitution review commission share ho no or use part of the concurrent constitution be a no commission of inquiry. Na sa commission of inquiry process no, the Supreme Court aka say the ombe produce bia no untimi mfa nya hwe eye advice keke ema omampanyi pa no di so. Nti no Constitution Review Commission go around the country submissions on 86,000 submissions e Ghana for nyina ho e consult over 8 million Ghanaians e wo processes nyina and we produce a 1,000-page document. 1,000-page document, you know. Recommendations from we say nyama best constitution we 211 and I gonna for recommendation. Ninjina ye we no. Omo say we nyina no ye fa nye hwe advice keke ema president. O mampanyi pa no diso. O mpenso anu aboa to egu. In fact, many crazy po a conversation for that document no ho. Edi ho conversation say ye betimi sui government no say oh say Ghana for aka no kwande o mundi so ana. Ye hwe constitution mu nyina hwe mu nyina hu say ye kokoto kra enkosi aga. Because constitution they see ho no say Ghana for nyina say 30 million nyina ka say de epeni a nipa ba ko betimi aka say de be ye mfo so ye ompene sa na constitution dey akɔhye mu no nti dodo na mo ka say okay say constitution ma ho kwan say amendment betimi amend no na say okay 211 recommendations na constitution review commission ye no yenye no ni yenhwe first in attorney general can say 211 recommendations no who person was sana just a year referendum 211 times the Ghana for betimi akɔ abato one by one sa 211 impossible. Omo nim say omo de fa sa kwan no so a and say procedure no so na dey choke you. In the first thing you can the be review. We no we say so we aba okay. This we constitution amendment bill 211 bako ni vote woni nyina so and say na yenye wie. Da ben na obe hihye no na da ben na obe ye and say na yenye be wie na yenye say nyina ye retirement. Omunim say ono no mo de be block it. De bia ye ka change dia no maka amendment because omunim say ye the fa ho no dia na ya block you. Yes, a change of the constitution. Constitution, yeah, na fa constitution this year now. So, in this 211 recommendations say are making, and one say you have document, no, near change bibia preko, near for the entire document, near the Ghana for them say you vote on one document once and for all. You vote once, na ya jatum. Say na year no 1992 na ya j one document in the sea no. That is the way I bit be asesa no. Into you can new constitution about the process no. I be changing your constitution because your final amendment kwan dey be blocking but your final one change constitution there once pending na ya referendum na choose one document and no just say the constitution mu papa ni nyina ye be boato egu da bi say what tro no fufuro no papa e wo no we keep. Yes, example ni say constitution 1992 constitution ye wonyama bi wo mu sesi a colonial period no na fi buy. It is it make keeping a mafi colonial period in the say the 192 constitution mo a no ye true new document now papa a woman it make keep no and no na just say ye pete a trigger na for adwen ba ho say the be a ye beka change no o me beka amendment because someone say amendment na de ye de be block you untimi enko nanim da. First of all, amendment no start here e say o de call parliament e say parliament ni vote not just amendment ne for so answer na abeko council of state amonso ma tro madwen ho answer na the abeko referendum the enko na parliament as vote bi na e-levy kra no akusi sen na 211 times na parliament we na babet na say e vote bako afo so se na Ghana for pen no mbeye na amana ye yi ana eno nti na ye hu study ni nyina hu say there be ye fa one document ni ye tro ni yi to ho a no say Ghana for nyina ho say new one ni new mufo aso anasa mumfo aso se Ghana for aso mumfo aso dia na go back to 1992 no so mufo aso dia na enya new document eno na ye ka ho asem no.
I see. Okay. Mesa so about so now before that, my man call David ho. Mama, na bo tell me why me about to say here. David. What you make her? Say David I call backstage. Okay. My man say call back to okay. My man for question with my Mr. Chris. A question to the lawyers on the panel. Does the articles of the 1992 Constitution stand above all other Ghanaian legal norms? Question will be ABC no say articles now what 1992 Constitution does it stand above all legal norms in Ghana?
Right. So let me look at kind of Constitution and emra edimu pa. Enti emra bia Parliament omra se bejo for besha and Constitution no boy bra no. Sa emra no yemfa anya adwuma. Enti Constitution no ene emra edimu pa o man.
O man no. Right. Enti okay. Mami
with that
yeah, dog.
Number sen can busa lawyer say. If ahin na so will be a president who free akonya so a constitution no emrama ho kwan say betimi ebia say bia kratashi say ne pro bi won betimi de na court emfi ahin and I betimi a start I investigate an ex-president.
Yo, so where constitution say obi o mampanya untimi fa no court ekujina court edi na sem or emra bia wato ho gise ebia watu na de so answer nanti se oni akoni free akonwa so a se bia ne term na ending no free akonwa so ana se bia yetu na de so no free so a eno no gise emra no ma ho kwan se mfie miensa mu na o se sa asem bia o na se o se mun kujina court o se eno no moye nti
mfie enum enya 5 years na mo me 3 years. Okay.
Yeah, in the miensa mu o se asem bia o ha sa window no eno sa mfie miensa no na o se eno kujina court.
It is submit wasi e pa dia na is 2024 His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo wo free akonwem. Na say 2024 na 2025 2026 2027 betimi onwu ye de a ye betimi de na court
from 27th 8th January 2025 until baby 8th January 2028 how was asebia ho a ye didi no anya say etwema no
and ye Ghana for one pa
serious. Okay, better was saying mama call David ho. David, constitution no e de chese me de my dream de nka constitution a menya sure say ni na ye wrong from 1 to 100 there are some good things in the constitution e de benti and I am fighting for a total change na any amendment e de na e wo mu a enye kura eno ti o say you boycott the entire constitution na you call for a new one e de etia
my name Okatakyie Afrifa.
Obiate Okapa.
Na me ne hostile bi kakra. Mesre say adofo han mon share video because same say no say obenya nkofo amomoto mo so say omo be kire ne ma no ma biebie ne ma mo ni nyina boa solve Ghana problems na ya na enye easy. Obi adaje a eye sika na wato atwena a ode abetena say obedi say adman nti ye din kan na ma menchia abusuafo so amo ya nyina mesre share the video na yentumi reach ni per say reach omo a free mind way is as simple as that one na can you page no so there obi abrofo no na ukokoware oba me bubuma bafom uko ayi mesramo a lawyer for me no em say mo brofo no mu odu a lawyer for brofo no say so yema me mo merwafo ehu na mane wo fie no om ne pese age omo enti se mokọ he kra na mo de se mo betie sifom abramo de twi no ebe mo abonten no mate ase because capacity si aye kwa won mo tete to office omo nchele mesramo ya no bubuma bafom uko wale oba ana o wale bema nie ye wura wari ma ka ese benefit na won sanka na oda so te ho ene de sa de ne atwamu wa kwa wari oba ka na tetefo na wari de mfa nkoho o wari oba na oba ye onim kwan ye onifie ni da bia sakatu obeba niema bi sei pasa wa ho sa right away se wo kana wantia mpa cho anade no ne ntia ode ba fie no bi kura na mpa so adwuma onya ade won enti saa ne ma ne nyina nkoya de na ese wo ye right away na ese wo system mto ate ase enti no me ni ntia o ma ni nyina esu se constitution na in favor ordinary Ghanaians no you and I know say constitution ya Ghana constitution na emwaye eba be kum o man manankasa anso me nim hwe kura no eye amamra eno ne yede titire o man pege o man ehwe o man no ne mpuntuo constitution no ehwe o man mpuntuo me pa acha enhwe leaders na edi animu no se o mo na ebetumpon na o man na je agu enya sa na constitution etie nti ya constitution na ne ye hwe se ewoma enka beboa ama o man papa bia benya ahobambo obenya mpuntuo e wona abrabom no enkoso a then also says here enti as simple as that constitution yentumu na yankofa constitution fofora eba ebehwe etise ha ye we no wen obia wa no me pa cho ye won mo moto ko be o ha se won mo moto bidie won mo moto eja ti se ne wo Ghana na wen ye won mo moto toilet ano ti se binum ti toilet ano wo Ghana na won mo moto toilet ano wo Germany wo masi abronsan enan enum ensia wo se won ya aduma bia wo ba obehu se se toilet ano tena no en ti se Ghana de na wo bekọ no wa tra toilet na ano ama na na fu ahono na funa hyehyɛ na oto ho na so wo bekọ na day ni ode koto sisa wa ama na ba awekura no oni bi enya sa na te wa ha enti ye pe constitution a ebetumi aboa ama obi ototolet ano ewom se wanko school mpokra na ono so ne kasa tumi duru baabi ohu ade bi anya na sokobie na no kasa me pa cho empayfo no de ani ani aso ebe ma na sem na oka no na o makọ se ne toilet wura ne ototolet ano ogege toilet sika no ne oka ya se wahu ade bi wa ha se ye ma yani ko a ebetumi abo ma na tumpo no mo ma yenko ne afi ani kohwe ne afi aso ma no ne yehwe se ebetumi abo as simple as that but free mind say me kasa me de manu si a
yeah
penny for bia na wo kan yo o man penyini se what o befa akunya ana se Ghana nyina di animu na se empo o de ekokohwe amene mu a ogusu a okono bono untumi impeach na se untumi ensori ntia ne se da bi masa ba bia de ekono o be crash o man no de o man no be kwa akoto amene mu untumi mi wa no nkasa o man be ni enne wiasim o man bia ontie mofra ne masem no o man ni ni daache. We should take note of this. Or might be omuntie nkwala, entie emma, and I say omun value the life of enkwalane emma, and I say omun care about the life of emma ne enkwalano. Or might need that yeah Ghana. Enkwala say is treating kwala. And so meaning say our constitution, let me say was see a boy enkwala, any emma who banye. Enkwala ni ano, emma na de yet Arab maimu. Me ba cho soja ban na e da so no montumi aboa ma ya hwe ayi soja ban ato nchen e de kabima nkabi abade a e wasan kwala kasa muti o musu ye de kwala ye child labor e wo Ghana but nobody is fighting for them even if you ukosa obe fight am omo a obi anu obetie ade a e beboa oman o de say oman ne payifo mo di anim ama omo boto maye ma de ye de mika krrr ya kwaji atum e bia ne na say sie no President person to na catch ma or the 1% na tum be ba 1 adwuma e 4 dia yes 4%. You see? And here amamra be ba e be treating the whole country no so yes enwumasua ni o so we fratan ni o uko school na wan ko school sana mpese bichim mumi ni nyina no emra ne be treating mu the same and they say woni me be ya dia ye kokot sesi a obi a oye adwuma wa ban sesi a me catch o plane hopeless ado ye nom ne mahama manom ne ase dukatia mo no o ma me ate ase se bibi kokol sesi a despite the fact say NDC for ni so wo ma ye adwuma wa ban mu pe no me ka tro se wo unni any relative bi ana say wo nworo woni wono mo wa ban mu ana wa ye adwuma wa ban mu pe a nworo a me ba cha wo bedi fo emra no enchere sa be me no ka se dia na chi enti e pe mra bi e be ba se eba se chichiri obi se agunachi a eba chichiri ordinary Ghanaian ne se agunachi asia kwa chichiri politician se agunachi a chichiri won mo wo sika ense gomachi ebe treat enyina equally but you who is idea what is wrong and then I say papa say then na church ma enti se ehwa na se mra no agya ma one more hye mra anase wo mote yen court ahodo mu no a omo na eye final ayifo no se sa mra na ma omo kwan mo mutumi ye keta asehye bi na se eni mra bi etumi tu ani ede to sa nkofo no so ehwa omo se omo ye omo adwuma ye di a e wo se kokope constitution bi a eba ebe bie light ede ato or the say ya judge fo ne wan fo no so say so obi di na semba ese ehwe ne yedi manipa ne say oye hia ni die be na semba de enti kwame that's why je wo sisi ohiani wa no enti ese ye de wo ye twewaso ema onipa nya justice enti wei aye kakra meso metumi aka medase nipa ne doso
yo David we dey meda wo to ase mame ko ye senior Okatakyie Afrifa no Afrifa me mo akwa ba
okay sorry the microphone my muting me for that message mo fancy me say my elite now me drive from though I was monitoring the conversation the number can be brought because the driving it means me and picking for fancy
okay yo we dey me pese also ode kakra ka face the country ade ba ko a omo fighting for power ni say constitutional change almost say 1992 emra na Ghana ye di gu o man no enye into say ye free ho na ye pe emra kofro in your own opinion no e dia ba ade na office e wo mu a enye ntia ensesa empo ebia ka ye amend the name ye calling for a new constitution. What is so wrong with the 1992 constitution? I was say ye boycott no na e ko pa kofro
yo some free my match I don't need a bit mpenimfo atwahia Messi and then Oliver back and then mpenimfo shidi match ya munyina ene adwuma ade aboa wo man Ghana didi kama minister on authority DTN komono eba no Dr. Ren make a comment to be factually it was incorrect. So yes, one would have said you're free 1992.
Feedback a crowd or Casano. Feedback a crowd or Casano. I'm saying free was side.
Okay.
Still our feedback.
Hey, okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay, uncle. And
because me lo one crowd ya na okasa mente.
Afedia okay. Okay.
Okay. It's factually na a bit incorrect. Dr. Ren can say Professor J.E.A. Mills and the setting up Constitutional Review Commission. No, correct. That is true. But ironically, on one the recommendations of the commission in
yeah.
Commission in fact, it was commissioned on the 11th of January 2010. From 2010, the whole of 2010, all the way to a year 20th of December 2011. And omo report ebaye. 20th of December 2011, na Professor Mills na President of the Republic of Ghana. Omo issue white paper in January 2012. Na Professor Mills na President of Ghana. Onwa Professor Mills no and the bogu yese. One fundamental thing and kebebwa ama Ghana for akọ yenimu ewo eye abrabum say or might be a developer or share or might be to say China, Hong Kong, the Asian tigers. There is no country in the world apart from America and they almost a capitalist for they don't plan, they don't do anything, and because they had a huge land in it, they thought so we a world superpower and no kasa. Or my a plan a have a 70-year development plan from the time of Chairman Mao Xi Jinping, China, has been able to overtake America and the world superpower because if we are say develop here a planet. Hong Kong, China, all the Asian tigers, Singapore, all these nations have become bigger because they had a long-term development plan. Nebe one was Professor J.E.A. Melsa, or no, Yakase or no the Opeomini ye, and into a setting up Constitutional Review Commission. Now, Constitutional Review Commission in the bar, yes, sir. Yenya a National Development Plan, which is binding. You can't bind a lawyer for one bro for say be a better cherry. President Tibia Wabeba a MPP, a NDCU. Obedisa amamrano so no do o mine no akọ nanim. Yenya sa National Development Plan, Professor Mills so on no. Otugui. Omoka say National Development Planning Commission no in 1994. Na a year just an advisory body. I a lawyer for no, and when I speak, I probably want to refer to the lawyer for because we're more than I do. In 1994, you pass Ghana Mra from Parliament. Act 489, if I got it correct, and Act 479, which is a National you can say Development Commission, a advisory body. National Development Commission. Omuye advisory body and omuye futu for keke omu ni to bibia. Enti Constitutional Review Commission report like I said afedie. Yamane meye se shraj. Yamane meye se eye other institution which is independent constitutional bodies. Professor Mills says wompe so mbeye independent. Enti enye John Mahama ane betugu ye. Now ubusa lawyer for no a omu be chire mu akire o say president issue white paper on a document. Hardly can you do anything, any other president, unless maybe we go back and the president takes the document and make it a new document and bring it back to parliament. And no procedure any different. It's Professor J.E.A. Mills and no one said, or no one. Mind you, in 2008, Professor Mills campaign time, one Kaso Bob's constitution. Nanado Danko Kufuadu ya usisui na de brofwa kese okoka the word Constitutional Review Commission report. Onwa nanado no. At that time, mind you, nanado aye Attorney General pen. It's in nanado nim the documents in aye de adwuma almost better than all the people that were on the you can say panel. Papa Kwesi Indum, Nanado Danko Kufuadu, Professor Mills. Nanado need the only person a banner head to head working with the constitution or no anana document in Unimpa. It's Busan the question. Professor Adai Mensah at that time, Legon Vice Chancellor Busan the question said, Oba constitution, from 2005. Ghana for Bebre Akanwasem, and mind you, before 2005, Namo Ibrahim, our Nigeria ni or a year. Equobia, your friend, African Peer Review Mechanism, APRM.
Right.
Omono yekua, womoshe Africa, Chrono, a memo said yes, kono. And omodu omo report by so omo Ghana. Ya memo said yes, kono. One of the things, Omahunu said, Emma Ghana, ebe catching to me kona nimi ya constitution. Etikebeti mia, yenye bibi emfahu. In 2005, President Kufuor na ono yenyina yedi na chide ne ba ya yadwene say JJ Rawlings constitution wo ba besesa no no. Oko African Heads of State meeting was Sudan, Khartoum in 2005. Yebusa and the question say Ghana mamra no ayedi ya adwuma no obeye ne de wo promise say oba obe make sure say ye besesa no. Ampani ampa wo ba ye wantimi anye no tena ho. Okay, can brofwa kesi echire ye mi angasa papa no no anaja ye botugu ye ansesa. It's year 2008 election. It was a topic of discussion. Say your constitution, JJ Rawlings constitution. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo 2008 time a Olusu election on TV3 for a interview. Now we brofo pa na TV3 for bisa no about NDC. Or can say somebody says the sovereignty of the people by the barrel of the gun. We call for democracy. He turns the barrel of the gun into a political party. He gives himself power for 8 years. NDC is a working illegality. So one would have expected. So Nana Addo believes that NDC is a working illegality because J.J. Rawlings sees the sovereignty of the people by the barrel of the gun and turned the barrel of the gun into a democracy. So anything that man had done perpetrated on this country would have been considered to be a crime. Because barrel of the gun, when people call for a democracy, you turn your barrel of the gun into a democracy and give yourself power there. Then the document, which is the backbone of a J.J. Rawlings constitution, and Obayan Kabere, Obetuachen. But Obayan, if it's a ma president in tax, a ma president in tax, there, why then Wakosano? A ma president here too powerful. Meanwhile, you see what mine were you were a three-legged constitution governance, which is the legislature, which is the judiciary, which is the executive. Now, so J.J. Rawlings constitution, and I'm saying that J.J. Rawlings is a dictator, not over the taste of a dictator. It's a constitutional rule, or sad a dictatorship, a taste, and a bishop more. Saying a sad, also war barber some mine as president. Name also more mine we are. Ghana for me for one court. A dear na war barber yentia, who Ghana for me for Uncle I'm a brand after 3 years. Meanwhile, when in paper, Bonia or Mubedi no bet me a hiding one after 3 years, and I say, Wunya anything against him. Say, name Noka say you who say J.J. Rawlings, you could be when you reach him. You who say J.J. Rawlings, Ed will be a baby for any reason. Because 3 years a terminal, won't me for an court. And America say, President Kufuor money be a one a member because 3 years a term won't me for an court. Say John Mahama di Bonibi 3 years a term won't me for an court. J.J. Akufo-Addo will free after 3 years, then we say this is crazy. But a J.J. Rawlings constitution, the test of a dictator. Now, my man, say, or mine, your first time, my Yenya constitution, and for that matter, I say, yes, Sanwa Ghana. Look, from 1850, 1866, 1874, 1946, Edibabesi a year 1957. We've had a 1951 constitution. We've had 1954 constitution, 1957 constitution, 1960 constitution, 1969, 1974. Edibesi there. We've had constitutions upon constitutions upon constitutions. 1979 constitution, crowd on 1993 here. I know you can 1992 and also our. So obviously, Ghana has been going under several constitutional change. Our mining say now, the only time there can be a constitutional change is when there is a military interference, and for that matter, if a military regime by to constitutional ruler and yes, Governor, I can say, Don Diabo Diazambu Jaba from 1472 Besine. From 1866 Constitution, Besine. Apart from, say, you see, 1957 Muba, 1960, 1966, General Okatakyie Afrifa Ekoye Ku. Now, your best self constitution, Bianwa, a Nipa Netanase, a deliberating on the constitution, ni asasano, and you cool near the constitution. Because 1951 constitution is different from 1957 here. By that time, when the year will be a new coup, any pan at Transi no more have a conversation. And Omuhunu says our constitution and why 80 years son. 1954, idea different from 1957. 1951 constitution is different from 1954. Ninyan will be a new coup near the Sasano. Ninyan, Nipan at Transi who said, baby, I have been to our constitution way and why 80 years son. We are having conversation near Sasano. But from 1992, basically 30 years, these people, when we have said that, area say connect. And for that matter, Constitution 30 years ago, no, some of these things needs to be changed. Almost say there be because the political class. Ampani niani ampa ye mu bi yapre ya ho den ko from this year ya she bose ye bema amode a ye di she mu last year ekon ye de je wo man ni si wo no ye better so by maybe 70% ye be ye 30 e de kire said ye wo mu pa ne say enipa no ati nipa so no mu use document e friend the constitution no e di bu wo mu kom enam si ye nuanum bia jimienti, and I will use this word without mentioning words. Ye jimienti ya cash ye trimu say ye MPP for ye NDC for. And when you are fighting for the change of the constitution that does not inure to the benefit of ye nuanomwa, then these very people come at you, insult you, bastardize you, create all falsehood against you. Eti ema ahodi a de beko aje saa sebsem ye chimifo yi no eto da bia na afri ho.
Yeah.
Sanya ne sadia. Ede na bema nipa wo madwene mu da wo befa constitution a president ba de wo no pe no ye say na Akufo-Addo tenase a o hyebo bia anyhow oniso a obi anya ne hwe ye ba kosi airport o Cape Coast na ne rafi kura so kan etu ade achi ade ope no ye ye be ye tire ho anwan ade achi ade ope no ye de na Akufo-Addo pe bia no ye en constitution ne ma anya ne hwe ye de ne ko sesi akura say ye kwakọ impeach no according to the constitution. Sa constitution ni say ye were majority and minority in parliament. They ya kromfo nti ni apese ye bokro no aka me hu ye were constitution I was see ye were 3 arms of government, which is the legislature, judiciary and the executive. It is ankofo we nka obi aye na adwuma separate. Say me ne wo ka say nka legislature no e watchman a wono na hwe say eye executive no e abuse eye the power. Nanso yakofa constitution a etewa ese legislature no say okwa kofa executive ne kofa the ministers the aba bebu man a yeso wokọ na wokofa eye ministers no about 60% every parliament ya more than one na nipa no yeso omo ba be ye watchman ehwe executive no so no wo mo an yese kofa omo aba so omo mra metrase emekati deals akese emu omo ho. How can they be watchmen over their own self? Are we crazy or something? Ya boda man abi. So this is constitution no emwa. Now so akola bi otifie wa jimie ne so ya MPP ne NDC. Ya ka bibia to ntrim say the godfather ye MP eso nya minister. Etu ko ka siyasa constitution no na yenyi executive free parliament na parliament nye na dwuma as oversight responsibility of the executive. Sa akola no obeku because the godfather enya appointment as minister ya bodam. Eji free man. And your mercy as our constitution no one there bebre keke. Ye per constitution a bema 3 arms of government and ba ko nya kese enchen ba ko if say ye 3 arms of government and ba ko ye osono ba ko ye adoa na ba ko ye kura osono ne president Akufo-Addo ne manfo adoa ne ye judiciary ne esi wono a toothless institution. Ye president ka ye timi tina ha masabio enano chief justice timi be ka say se wo benya ne allowance a eje se wo mo frɛ their friends in a presidency and the power mo cho na in any case se so mo frɛ mo friends in presidency and the power mo cho ansa ne ye tua o allowance amo mo. How can these same people wo mo ko friends in the presidency no put the presidency to any scrutiny? It won't happen. Because you put the presidency to any scrutiny, that means they won't pay your allowance. But that is stupid. That is senseless. It doesn't make sense. Your per constitution, Ebema a year 1979. I tell you what, in 1979, now we are MP under a year Dr. Hillary Man. Now say appoint you as minister. What the MP position to me for a year by election. And son na wakwa kodi you can say wo minister. And in 1981 time of Professor George Bennett, a year Hillary Man. Budget ne call ya to twene ye eja wo mo call ye Ghana for ya mampo ye from the one chi wo mo ko chichire Dr. Hillary Man nsabu na chi say ampani nuane ampa say obi ye minister no onye MP dia ene eye ebuo ni ne ho efri say wo mo MPs no aneboa ema president ne ba ebe ye president ejisi ya mo ministerial position e wona Ghana fo ni papone fo hya ase say Omo no yeso omo nko ye watchmen over the presidency no. Enam ye ego ntino obi e proposition. Omo chechere Dr. Hilary Man Sabu na chi wo fra omo for meeting asama omo ka chere no. Enu ti omo bo ne budget ku. Won wa ni MPs e ka ho ne bo ne budget ku ye. So we need a constitution that will prevent
me pen points by me pe ebia bear points by me and say enioma we ne be say ye free constitution and say yes free mo.
Ye di kai say inya national development plan which is stipulated black and white in the 1992 constitution. Our president bia wo beba no obedi so na pale ye beto ba election time. Political parties in the MPP and NDC. Wamobeko independent constitutional body a friend of National Development Planning Commission. Now Omako Busa say the next 5 years, Ghana your vision, your dream, and they say, Monfasa document in my na MPP and NDC. Omako Tanasia Babeka Chreye, how they can help to make that vision become a reality. We don't want a constitution that allows a political party say, Motrasia, the best mutrimu biano, beba 1 this, 1 that, 1 day, then 1 this, 1 this. We don't want Sankwasi Asemno. Ye here a constitution, ye better senior stipulating National Development Planning Commission. Now, by doing so, this is how we are supposed to do it. First, we are supposed to have a district planning and budgetary unit. Etikauko a year Jusu Drabbing and I Drabbing district. Omone beko eye all the nkure wo ho umfa odoye fe etia encherepu aso edumasa pemenase akronwe wapiri nobuam no makohwe nkuro no de wo so problem se wo so nyina no mo kunchire ni nyina gu nkratem wo mo wi a no mo de budget asha no se gata no wo bomfa na be cost say we ya wo se ye be cost say na wo mo wi a wo mo de aba district planning and budgetary unit. We are normally call a regional planning and a monitoring unit. Say regional planning and monitoring unit in the Kohwa. More nebeji all the districts war Asantememu at the Ejina Diaguho. No man who say problems a was Santememu ye a case in the Damho according to a the district in the Omodiaba. And son will more feed into the national plan, which is the National Development Planning Commission. The National Development Planning Commission a programmer, say the next 10 years, you touch on this, you touch on that, you touch on this. It's a co-election bianwa. All the political parties have to do is to make sure. So mobile call a year the National Development Planning Commission is there. Monfa document no my near metremo. Yaba yaba bosia saying ya way, ya the internally generated funds say in a bay way, ya the bonds say in a bay way. Yampe manifesto subio. That is number one.
Right.
Two, ye constitutional. The three-legged arms of government, obia benya to me, na obi appointee, obi free her, na obia koye say na dia chin obi suro say, okokasa sebio president idin simuna, ya appointed as minister. We don't need a constitution that will allow the president to be bigger than the other two arms of government. That constitution, Okatakyie wamusi efre bibi hybrid constitution. Ya for America for dia kakra. And ya for UK for dia kakra and ya ka bom na sebi which way enya krono na mo pese mo bo a e die ti na for America for dia kakra e for UK for dia kakra and no krono o mo pese o mo bonti na o mo ye nsa eti ye per constitution that reflects the society said ye parliament ni ye niam akura no ye benya constitution a ye bewo upper parliament and lower parliament. Lower parliament ni ye wo mo ankrofo ya to aba ayi wo mo se wo mo mra me represent upper parliament, technical or more the technical know-how. Say almost all the institutions. See you find AGI, you find Guta, you find you can say mines, you find teachers. All these institutions, any bodies are a share Ghana so now woman now omaba upper parliament of this country. It's ye the mrebi koto say ye ba shemra. All these people have to do, they say, time wa lower parliament, wanna deliberate here, near the core, upper parliament. Ama more the technical know-how, which I call them the critical thinkers for Ghana. More scrutinize it, more technical advice. And suddenly they are back to parliament, ababe pass it. In that case, ye be a mistake ye be susu a ye mistake wo man ni mu ne yetimi develop your mind no silently we no free wa. The third one we need as a people a constitution that respects the fundamental human rights of the people without any abuse. Your constitution will be a timid president be a timid we are no catch us after 3 years for finding anything against me. Yes, we the people of Ghana in exercise of our natural and inalienable right establish to ourselves a framework of government which shall secure for ourselves and posterity the blessings of liberty, equality of opportunity, and prosperity for all. There, then to me have a constitution, a president here above the people now or no. So we need a constitution that will put everybody as equal before the law. Ye new constitution will be your henny. It will be to me a disemunu. Will be to me a constitution as will be transcendent or the secret for a brochureba. Your natural mineral resource no beba betu na ye no asikania ye dia no ye nya 10% na depend 90%. We cannot have that kind of constitution. Wait there.
Yes.
Now say Okatakyie. So what form of government are we going for? Are we going for a separate government, i.e. practicing the British way of government, or we should go practicing the American system? Because now we have a hybrid where we practice the British system in a way no so near practicing a UK system. So are you calling say we should look at going for the British system, whereby it's all about the government of parliament, the unitary and so forth, so that all this that you have, elaborated, all these fantastic points that you have, will fit into that kind of system of governance.
Wait, the answer not get the cheaper bampono. My main guy said, okay, the cheaper guy is looking for a Ghana system. What a British thing one Ghana system,
And Bolivar, you see, Miriam, Dr. Red, I think you're too fixated on wanting to be like others, so much so that we sit down and we cannot create anything for ourselves. When we find the methods used by others to be suitable, we shall adopt. And even in adaptation, we need to tweak it a little bit to suit our society. We need an identity as a people. America Fortress and Omuankasa is based on our society. We are propounding philosophies and constitution that will build a year minor. UK Fortress and Omujini, yet they think, Omujini. And now Westminster kind of governance. And now one kind of governance here, the Brofuna Yasumu, when you Westminster, dear. Before saying nano mo betinasia womono, you're getting interrupted by Don Diego Diazambu Janen and Croft. When you're nano matras in a shambra, and Mambrani Timima, you crew no ye fe, you crew no be on Swabonte, you crew near Wobum Fatia Kurasi, near Nanuma Shambra will be upon you with Yano Manen and near Bonte. It's Yananumini Munyansa, a timid Shambra, a book, Emma Crony Timijan and also, yes, a Shambra crowd the port ensure by water bodies. And she has a Banada and Quafuma Beshia and Sama one in the account, a Yansa Yan and Anumutuni yet. And for that matter, your true point as a people, we need to take a break, identify ourselves, an African personality, a Ghanaian personality, build a constitution that suits our society and the other people who also come and learn. That you're too fixated and a Westminster and a hybrid Jimmy. And you know, you're Ghanaian based constitution. Here, echo around, Ebusa Ghana for. And a Ghana for you to say, Samara win your pet, your Pessia the boy home. And your Westminster name, your fans or your bread and Nisi Munuka.
You
Right.
So my free man, with the moment fast and comma a lawyer Chris. Coming from a year and Okatakyie Afrifa, we need a Ghana system, something that will suit us.
Uri adayako mama ho. Pese mama so chire na tweka crowd. Bibi so mama.
Jo.
Right.
Me kono we share a year 2010 a year the commission review atamels de buy no me pese me bisa a year lawyer say obetimi a highlight some of the key, I mean, issues are now one more say a constitution, no 1992 and 93, you know, bit me and such a key issues are now a woman.
Yo,
I think that Oliver now always me answer that question because he was part of the commission. Make a commission report in Balachent, you know, I can't remember, but very well. But I think that generally our constitution and normal pure you know here in society. So for instance, number of ministers are appointed and also too much. There is no cap. That's one of the things that I think that CAN society new constitution no the number but was a number where the new can say appointing ministers man a bros or here's a constituency. The constituency for 4 years and then be an electoral commission or the Biaka home. They say the number 275. I had that yeah, 400 net. And then as so my second edition sound of which na and the another idea. Majorly say I was a dream hona yeah, the number between say any can say Emmanuel Broso. District assemblies and also say Mampenya sorry ana more new district assembly. Scanning but not more setting up new bureaucracy. And also so yeah there or say a dream home. Or share development commissioner and Okatakyie Afrifa home. Okay, ministers are I appoint you. Sometimes ministers in the among and so parliament ain't me near Montreal or my penina a bit me. Idea was a dream was a beer. So minister appointed minister, then minister no one year Jumayi and I said or could you mind sicker, etc. And so parliament ain't me impeaching and no I was saying to me twice as and I said idea was a say a burn. And also idea was a bit my dream home. Or shares as well. Council of State. Council of State is also one institution and also Crawford New come up as I was open about Mampinu will be any and don't want to moment to do that so Mampinu and a year. And the only I say this our Council of State no but you be job on Makosa Wajman I say I was say you boguna you know, Mampenya can bit me appoint Crawford with me to no. Now, young fa ancient constitution room, Crawford appointing Crawford to that office. More you if we talk about Mampenina, Mampenya small most of Munko functions and man and idea. And the idea. I was a normal pure. I was I think that you beat me I answer after 30 years. And I okay, Nancy, so no album to say Auditor General. Proceed on leave near that day. Constitution and clear or sa and no man was time when now auditor general bit my leave. No one a bit my catches on leave no man. The normal P woman I was it bit me a dream.
Right. Okay. Any message we dear abusuan for monum so na me ntwa me ho emra sesi a me ba ya na me koma ma ho na makọ na na shedi ho na masaba ye nua pani Afrifa ho na makọ Oliver and to Dr. Ren.
Are you a retail seller or a brand owner doing business in Africa and worldwide? Thinking about expanding your business online and selling your goods online locally and internationally? Africa Grocery Shop is the best place ever, which is built to help people in Africa and worldwide to sell their goods all over the world in a safe and secure environment. Get connected with the world with our largest selection of African products from millions of unique products from hundreds of stores. Here you can buy or sell different category products such as groceries, African fabrics, waist beads, jewelry, health and beauty products, and many others goods. Africa Grocery Shop is giving you the opportunity to sell your goods online worldwide, and it's a good opportunity to increase your profit up to 50% more. It is the best buying and selling solution for the pioneers in Africa and worldwide. Africa Grocery Shop, Africa to the world.
Yo, ebusia for me mama akaba bi. Mama enko mama baso. Mama yeah, presidential term, no, says I no can say 4 years. Say some people are of the opinion say they call 5 years and ebeboa. Your own view, no, 4 or 5 years. There he now free say ebeboa Ghana no. And what are the reasons? On mute where feeding mommy why.
Okay, free mind me that tie for you na so as e be so mo so mo nko so na mo share video no mai. Say be kuku da fo chi ha o mo kire ya de adesua no betimi akwa akire na Ghana ma nyina so yate na ma bi ase. Yeah, free mind I hope say 4 years and 5 years in the ni nyina 4 and 5 and crop de ni nyina the same thing. 4 years and 5 years in the I hope say ni nyina the same thing. President you about say oye wiki don boy no. O man 10 years kura onye hwe. The also oye good so obey bibi no. O man just 2 years kura na. Obe putu bibi o hon mama wo say oh nipa no o bo ne ho modern o de ne be gu akwan ma na aye ntimi there for 5 years for 4 years ne there 5 years ne 4 years ne to me there I hope say ni nyina aye president o ka so onye na na do ba ye see man 4 years 4 years duru ye no wantimi anya hwe ye kan fa next 4 years nka no still sa 4 years ne de kan no what say 6 years na wanya onye hwe nti 4 ne 5 ne to me there hope say enu mo menya president ya was here nyane president oye papa oye good o wa dwempa pise nne ye da mpanyi fu ase so ma be kire ade ama nne me wera ko pa pise de bia ye ni social media kasa ya ye kasa nyina no sa ye kasa tie ma o mai kakraka oye da ho no according to mra no no che say ye kasa kropo na sana na ado ko akasa onyi ntuma ye ntumi ya no hwe ye ntumi fa no ko ba bia awo ko awo nti ankofo ye di nya nti ankofo ye di abro fi so bo hu se efe bo mo nti entiete mu aye tietia eni ti aye demonstration aye na na do onfi ye kura onye a chance obeka kire ye se 2024 de omo be we ne nti omo nkoma komanto omo ye fi se wa hu ne se ye no ne nkoba bia sa ga na ma ya no na ye de ye kasa de na ye ne nkoba bia na na do nko aye kasa na so no nko aba be kasa eye fa na onya kasa ye ntumi fa na nkoba bia mmara bia no webetim de na koba bia fi se according to ye mmara ne kire se ono nko ye nyina akora ye kasa se na ye pe na so ono nko akasa ompa e wo se agitum areho ntumi de ade ba akwan pese bi bisa mpanyinfo mo ahia ne ne se constitution no kwan be ne be fa so e be sesa ye wo mmara bi wo honom ye wo ade bi wo honom die na ye be ya ye betimi asesa no enam pese bi bisa omo no omo kire ye kwan ye be fa so a ye betimi asesa mmara no
ye be ba ho ye be ba ho na before that me ma call Nana Shade o Nana Shade wo temi nka
Medem clear to fit yara
o say
medem clear
okay all right obi ate wonka Nana Shade say see as empanyinfo frɛ yen fix the country for freedom fighters and yet na say okay yetie mo how ene mo nsɛm a mo de ato dwa na say ne a ye be nie enioma mo free say ɛwɔ constitution no mu a enye papa no ye free mu menka ne say aye amendment na embom yen draft a new constitution sɛ empanyinfo frɛ ye ene yet na se ɛka saa asɛm na wo free say yen fire dream a omo anasa still la no yen koso emo omo pressure say until say obe ye free or draw a new constitution grab no yen tiatie
yo Freeman me da say na make sure impanyinfo any lawyers kuku da wa Oliver mete won kapa also boas for the onye de unja mu saa na yen so yen jai yen boas for yen so say yen jai mu na yen jai freeze the country mu enne yen jai mu ochina enti yen so boas for nyina so ate won ka yetie we interview no now yen call straight I have a question to ask me be say me busa say we no lawyers for the boy me is there no way ya ye bet me ejai sa democracy no cause to me any more mutie me freedom and free mind be me tie say democracy ni emboye me question ni am dey to one say and is there no way ye bet me I go back to our monarchical system and I say time na ahemfo no ebu o mind because Okatakyie Afrifa kasa no okasa say o say time na we ni nyamba na ye na no mutimi do ma dwen to ho ehun say nature is important insuo hu hia endua hu hia enti omunya nsan mu no omutimi hyehyɛ emra say eda we yenko efuom because ehun hia eda we yenko nsuom ne se de be ya nsuo ni benya time na multiply se ohene ka kira wo say muntene ye o se ohene aba out na wo ka kira ne manfo say enne Friday eye edabone kwana obia empia you dare not say we pie free mind you mean free o me say me ho obi enim free mind you mean free o me ni abre you mean free o
kasa
me da say sa ohene me say opa akufado eyiwe baye yes yen hye nose mask yen say yenye me say opa manana ote kokoso embia bonten ka say the whole world the whole Ghana Friday will be under so if the chief chief no okasa yetie. When the government talks, we don't listen. Is there no way we can go back to our way and give the Ghana country to Yahe for no mumbu? Now man you did your matter. Cause I had somebody do a hen at the point to me. And it's almost like said the year Kufa do at me. Yet the bomb also now say we hold them responsible no man in the matema and honor changes. Mr. Ramo, anyway be so democracy and why anyway be moment fire not to any question I made it to. Now let me go to the constitution. They're not free mind air cano any constitution no. Young old school, said ya a Bible, any a Quran, old school. Me met make a quotation by 5 many Christian in Puno. Met make a Yohani a tredu Yemudu or reform back just over now. Namedia Masamo, me a metmaka. Roman 3:23 for the wages of sin is death. John 3:16. Ya teacher we are Trimbasa. Constitution we don't teach us in the school. Are we going to fight for that? Say it must be a must. We have to teach them in school too. That's another question. 3 constitution in métier article 12 article 12 clause 2 you start free say na free mind eka mo ba mo kan kira ya say ebia article say na eka say enti yempa yen change mo kan say article say na eka say na yen sua de no ha mo me kira mo de kakra. Now let's start from the article 12 clause 2 or say every person in Ghana whatever his race, place of origin, political opinion, color, your religion, your creed, your gender shall be entitled to the fundamental human rights and freedom of the individual contained in the chapter. Now, Article 12 clause 2 speaks about say, original, so we are bow, so we free here. We are all entitled to what? Fundamental human rights. What can say? Every individual in the country. That means we don't have citizens and non-citizens. And I say, your friend people say, "Where more dear? Are we paying for no?" The Constitution makes it say every person. That means we are all entitled to our fundamental human rights as the president, as the vice president, as anybody. That is what the article is talking here. Now, yanko article yanko say free mind. Yanko chapter 8. Medical say we are all entitled to our human rights, whether president, whether chief. Chapter 8. Article 62. Article 62.
Articles now about Bodino yet. Shady me bow. Articles now about
what's that?
Articles now about Bodini and your person yes free constitution one.
Maybe they are not not the ever here, man. Don't say, oh, that's a point, no. The hand never see a change. So, okay, say you know, you're entitled to that. Okay, say you're entitled to that. Maybe back, we are not the link is hard. Article 71. Say again, Article 71. Anna. You can be Article 71. I was here. Article 71. No. Anna Oka Sika. Some people are going to receive. It's a mechanic shorter. Now, I know that the S Gracia neighbor. I know that the Yema a chief commander way, Yeman Sas Cabrebena now on the corner. Nina Article 71. It's make a say. One or say the salaries and allowances payable and the facilities are privileged available to crack and confer your demo. Say yes, a Ghana for a one. A, the speaker and the deputy speakers and members of parliament. B, the chief justice and the justice of the superior court of the judicature. C, the auditor general, the chairman and the deputy chairman. D, the commissioner for human rights. Citizens. How does this connect with Article 12? That says we are all entitled to fundamental human rights and we are all supposed to be served right.
Nana Shady, you are giving a fantastic point. Me who say fire no nana mo be but to work a krama because points now we making is very very fantastic. Nya bo check kakre be the kakre bio enye bebre men ko too low so why? Because points
very good. Very good. Now me can say you ready 12 next year. article no constitution is yedidi ejuma. It must favor a yaminu mienu enya MPB and enya president be it me quote article 12.2 and a is 30 yen. It is a catch there and say yenina was right no yenina I was say you feel yenina na over article 71 na no was also state if there is allowances, if there is money, yes, state no, it is for them. And I mean state the amount. Yes, a deal woman. 1, and I'm a boy, B, me boy, C, me boy, D, the Commissioner for Human Rights and Administrative Justice. E, or see the chairman, vice chairman, and other members of members, no, I know tell our EI, it's members, Ebini I, National Council for Higher Education, Ebini the Public Service Commission, Ebini the National Media Commission, Ebini the Lands Commission, Ebini the National Commission for Civic Education, being expenditure charge on blah blah blah. Now, 2, I say the salaries and allowance payable and the facilities available to the president, the vice president, the chairman, and the other members of the council, state ministers of state, deputy ministers, being expenditure charged on the consolidated fund shall be determined by the parliament on the recommendation of the committee referred to in the clause 1 of the article. And it's kept on my almost wrong about the dear. Yes, I to a parliament, parliamentarians no, as also a home, and minu, ye debre our fundamental human rights, our hana, 12 for no eka and away, many account. Yet ha, and schools who are ye GSK, hospital, ye JSA, but they are what feeling. Momentasawano, very important. My last one in the now, right, last one. S3. Now, Chile, Dr. Ren. Chile president, what is saying?
35.
35 or so. Yeah. Within the
Macron, everybody president, know what he's saying. France, everybody president, what he's saying. Almost 38, 39. Yes, yeah, constitution in Article 62. Jimmy, because a woman into almost feeling any say. A person shall not be qualified for election as the president of Ghana unless A, he is a citizen of Ghana by birth. B, he has attained the age of 40 years. Mobadam, mojale, muti apaimo. Anytime we ask a question, say Chile president every 35 years. Me pacho say the Chile compare Ghana. Which one will you choose? Free mind. Which one is developed?
Chile is far better. Chile is far better than Shady. Chile is far better than Ghana. Chile is far better.
Okay, that's here on Macron, every no 38, 39. This is the 7 years, 40 years, and you're paying the phone of ball, but I will be on or Leicester.
Right.
Last one. Swear president, now the Bible and the Quran. And the mom say almost swear. The Bible you are using it to swear. No, so a woman. In the Bible, somebody was 8 years, he became a king, ruling a whole nation. How then say what the Bible let us swear? No, the catch and say, 40 years, I president. It's more 35 years. Number one, a genie a bit me Dr. Ren to maybe only 40 or I do a bit of the yet your mama Dr. Ren a bit me. Okay, the chief only 40. Free mind, yet the mama or I general bit me. Nasa, you know, we say now 35, 32. No, we have the ability. You are general said by president. Kwasia, Sakawa constitution air catch and say, Ya general, now you're farmer in paying for already 67 years. We need to change it.
But that's a shady. Mausi Baka, what's it make? Mausi Baka, what's it make?
Metonka.
Okay, I'm saying what ye submissions are Dana shading so or the Atugano. I mean, him say either you or lawyer Craig and I say Dr. Ren, some more bibi kakraka fa ho anafe na yetimi atod medies. Ti we de me toma mo me esen na ne obetimi aka bibi kakrafa.
Sure. No ohene nso ohene David ko.
David Besaba.
Aye, one senior program na ye rich na me kire wo say ubie conversation na wanya no lawyer for conversation na ye be discussion ye be have no e be richer conversation. And then one of the mistakes that they be me na they be answer you invite me program be me yen lawyer ni you know. because lawyer no ne sa nyama ketekete na de chichire nkofo adwen no e no kra ka ho animu aye na that may be my different intervention but then I share the can send me no be a me attach me pam be say me can ho asem this here first one no can say Ghana ni bia emfa wo say you Christian and say mu ye Muslim utimi recite Bible verse but one ye cry be 5 say John 3:16 no say one yo utimi bobo ni nyina itimi na ye koti na ye draw your sword na one and so constitution na ye di bu o man na o man nyina gina so no ye nim ho hwe ebinim hu constitution da ebinim mbie mu da ebinim nim hu ntiase say na make an first no enye kwa because kwase ni tia na agro egu
yeah
the first thing is it me be say ho no second thing so kind about age of the president no eya na dodo na nkrofu gina age no nko 40 years no ho so but omo forget it nyama bebre first of all Ghana no se na ye wo no your average age is 16 17 ye mpinyin fo mu da ye nim no utimi yi mu 10 omo uka mu age bo mu a edu 800 years nipa 10 uyi fi mu a eno no chen den second uko bebe ti say Finland o hwe omo cabinet prime minister ne cabinet 32 34 35 34 wenyi wo mu ane be 42 because omo nyi kakra no ebo bra ejai oman na ama young people say enye aban mu na oba be gisika ebe be wie sika nti no omo bo business ya de nso Ghana de obi be jai business no abetna abaye minister of finance and that's what abaye yi akache youth obeje aban sika akache youth no mo say omo nkope entrepreneurship no mo ye entrepreneurship no mo de aden na Ghana oba Ghana de MPs nyina omo nyina wo procurement companies omo de ji aban sika di ni nyina gina all ni nyina efi constitution ye si ye ni so no finally so no yeah national census ni ye no the vast majority of Ghanaians vast majority 65% less younger than 40 years old vast majority into ye a more small percentage they say more pet ne be di o mine ni na sabi say 22-year-old ebe gina Ghana ha not all campaigning for elections. Not gonna vote nyina vote 22 years old now. Then no chill. So dependent me winning elections across the country. He said he's ready to be able to be in leadership. In that day and age, I share minimum age. Now maximum ne dey maximum and dey year fee. But they call your public services ne dey you say okay, what this 60 years I say to call retirement. Yet make call a domelevo need to me no say we do 60 because all ya depends ye yini fi ho a na the board chairman there 70 years na dey no mo ma hye adentia enye age na ye de omo hwehwe omo obetumi ebo omo na katahye se na obetumi aye ne yie no eno no mo hwe ade aye yi nti me se see ana de youth na work Ghana no de se yemre ni o yemre ni ye jai na ma ehwere yen na yesu e betena ho se gografo na complain ne dia na ya o ya that's it
yo me so me da wase doc ana Mr. Chris minim se mo so mo bibi kakra ka fa ho a na afi yentimi to aso
we de mame mboni ti wa ase na me ma lawyer Chris Ebre wo hwe me so say yebra Okatakyie e wa ha ono em say 1000 page book na 2010 constitution review no book no em say ekura no enti se oba ha no betumi aboa me nka many beje pa because we had the 2010 constitutional review no now the three and I say the subject by a friend is saying the key issue submitted by the population for consideration was centered on these things emubia na national aboboso the executive, the judiciary, the parliament, the chieftaincy, the human rights, the public service, the transitional provisions. So Canada Okatakyie wa can person busa ne say we ready friend is saying this 1000 page book and I say if lawyer Oliver and I say lawyer Chris
Afrifa tiaka Afrifa nana Afrifa okay doc em say on tintino yento aso
na ka me person me busa say wa kwen kan nyina awie no osusu say saa yes a friend is saying bookie 1,000 page book page bookie. Is it still relevant in a year and 2022 and I say no crown on say a young adjuma.
My name is Lawyer Chris Betimi Eyiwanoa. Lawyer.
We just say no matter a woman P or why it beats me there, but of course, after about 10 years in there have been new issues as well. Yeah, or say they count, and some of those issues are considered review for Bobo one or day homes and between. Most of them are still relevant about separation of straight separation between the executive and parliament. Say, the ministers every outside of parliament is still an issue or what election of DC is still an issue. What I say best split charge into anti-corruption commission and human rights commission is still an issue at that no matter commission I can't want to do one and then new issues about to say yeah auditor general retirement leave near that as I know the new issues I bit me the Africa documenting them you say still relevant they bit me there
right. Because me be way on the back me be way because we share the amount of money a call this particular constitutional review ni na ye jabu giato akwa te say this aglam yakwa go sit down or na ye jato na emmoa na ye de ene wo mutimi a Ghana for bebre no ada abontene no mestre one of the things empemfo we wo di abropa ne say constitution ye nkyere no school ya papa and until the Ghana for bebre we defend religion but we don't defend Ghana.
Yeah.
And yet the yatre was school yet yasie but the answer because we better unima better than what yasie. So and then the seeing and also na parliament if we so far kwan so me there the first one the wiaye or the council of state so to president for because answer in the foot to be empower no the make kufuado particularly your E-levy yesu efutuo be no de ama enso yetua wo mukao these are people who are paid to do a job if you are paid to do a job but you work accordingly one year adwuma na beje adwuma na free wonsa but it's because say ye the hintayen a constitutional book no and ye dey akwa kwesi baby na esle bia say Ghanaians don't like reading. If you want to hide something from the black man I put it in a book no kre ampa and intimate srepa we should make sure that 2022 idia kwan bia e betumi afa so through learned friends here mo friend from learned friends here omo nim Oliver there ono the constitution there am say ye church na we free mu atene mu from 1992 e dey akọ a friend is saying high court e dey akọ the supreme court nyina e be say honorable learned friend Oliver because you say me honorable I know on him beko me be say me busa ne say e dey ntini e frɛ this particular so the fourth republic e dey ntini e ta first republic second is it correct where they use one because me person me tiase kaka obetini e say the first republic the second republic the third republic because see a constitution ya make amendment from Okatakyie kan 18 something na babesi ne then na your fourth republic mesra me person me nya mu would we have any fourth republic
wait there what come I what bizarre question my man me depa question we my favorite issue here dey be amazing republic I counting the media mentias be sitting there na me say ya dey bia yekosua no France for na ya almost the constitution dey bia no ma ye no almost a friend of new republic now uko England say for instance ye monarchy ni fi ho say dey ba yanka the second kingdom yan kan say that republic ni be republic once in our life we became a republic in 1960 1st July 1960 and then ye king queen ni fi ho before then we were under the British Commonwealth and now queen no and head of state na prime minister but ye queen ni fi ho no when you remove a monarchy then you become a republic. Now, for some reason, say fair school ni buy na omodi ye creating new you almost creating new constitution and almost starting saying here Nkrumah era and we the young friend of Second Republic to mark a break from Nkrumah. And then you started yes, you know. So as far as I'm concerned, no dear. Republic, the only time the Republic no Ghana Republic never end no. And then say Yakofa Queen. I bet now yes, you better than kingdom be. Then yes, I na Republic status ni egu Republic status. Na se bibi simple. Na se the Queen ne ban mpo a. Na ye be yi Queen ni fi ho a. Yen bedani new Republic. We go back and bring back our Republic and we continue to be one Republic. Until now, yeah, celebrating Republic Day na be seen yeah, no new Republic Day every time. Say Omampe Nana Dubai yeah. So more vote again say the political tradition no and yeah independence no vote parliament no work it out say Nkrumah moving independence motion. Say independence no can for us at the time no. Sa ideology into no buy Republic Day no Nkrumah ye fi ho a say almost Constitution Day. But some of the Constitution Day are banned there. Yeah, the baby we cheer mama say Constitution Day no be celebrating no. Yeah, cheer and Nkrumah say no yeah happy unconstitutional day. Because yeah Constitution asem no po no. Ayi ye Nkrumah mote sal Santro fi likpe ni we no kra no. Omo ntimi anyi omo MP. Tam na wo ho nanka Electoral Commission be correct the omo ye no po no. Omo amfa ho anya ho hwe. Ama ne ye wo parliament ye Nkrumah ntimi represent wo parliament ho. The Constitution no omutimi ma part of Ghana na kasa mo mpesa Ghana be vote omutimi decide say ye ma won vote kra. And then no me say me spend time. Say me throw petition. I come my president say Electoral Commission ye to no because the ye was sal hunti. Wa opese me di udin ka petition bia me to be Facebook. Fa udin bra bia de ye nyina ye be cause 1,000 people mpo a ye de be ko. No mo nche say 1992 Constitution na ga say da ho na ebo omo no so me di no mpo nso a omondi so ni enhwe so me Electoral Commission no. So that's my view on your question no.
Na just say wo hwe mu dia na just say ye a lawyer kukuda mo MPP ni ndc mo parliament o ma bon pa o because the constitution ba ko pen ye wa no mo ko gina na ne o mo tintim mu from the president's own office Kameka Jubilee House from the president's own office no mo say today we are celebrating the Constitution Day, the 4th Republica. Not just say, I mean, they are miseducating and misinforming the Ghanaian. Me sure say questions need a moment you and say, but me do my chairman free man now. We are now paying for that.
Okay, Mamenko David so. David, say and bia otumfo the ensemble to that. Now he made mention of Constitution. To me, person me place our video no. Now you hear say obetimi aka be afa ho a ti mami ni can play video
me ba be me kan ma tra mo hwehwe mo amonso mu se e wom se Constitution no aka de na meje de se wo se Constitution yanso yesa hwe bio na se mineral resource wo mampon na se obi ba ho a e wo kro no mo de a e de enti na obi na chezo wo sika na ye ne so ye resource no so ye sika na ono aba niema ye ni ye fa 10% ama ono afa 90%. Adenti na japade te say oil wo Ghana ha na yesi ye ni niska ono so nintu no oba no ono oba ye ma ne fa kese ni ye fa only 10% as 20%. No we no mu niska no mu oil enso wo mu fa o mu na fa mu kese wa wo ba no ya ma obi. Sika ko na wo manso nkwanta no. One my concessions will be mefa. Other no in any day, Yeman equity or as movie. Assassin, other than Yeman equity. Na royalty, near to Sikanoko. Now buy or Fabi. Or in any Yeman equity. And a bill said you see and sign a Minerals Commission Bema concession be more in a money. More in no one tells and sign a Nippon Kuhunu Crans and a Mineral Commission or in an Sasha, see Biama Mineral Commission Sasha.
Yeah, David, and somewhere O242 be credit advance say O24 nemu credit tum say Constitution no say sin to be bro ho a ho be hia say ye besesa no. David also wadre kire wo ensem a O242 bia no e dey say
I remind na bomote ken no ne all can be an oboa or ka bibi se be ya enkofo ebehu sa se one o nyina e baako saa ne all can one say me say ma ho kwan wo sha se wo play no me nim ne ti na me hanom emmo but me tie sa video no nti based on that na me dey ka say I say my kwan say concession say wo aban na makwan o monko otumfo asase so yanko manso nkwanta manso adubi as manso ho ahwan good ho monko nkotumu kotu wi a yemamumu higher percentage ye de befa mu percentage say wo boa saa de ni nyina no ma me kan kire empenfo bi ti so otumfo say tu no omo ka say implant na epro e hye na e hye enyame na America ono akra aka I own the whole of Ashanti. I have 66 paramount chiefs under me. I control the whole of Ashanti. Wouldn't mean can't me say answer na president. Bema kwan say China foi. Mope good to amonko sinana we so. Omuntu mean for mope emma me too good. Sorry nko abra ohene enyane de. Engineer all can empemfo na hyehyɛ mo. Esoro no yen too good momon sisa mo percentage na wo kan e wo mse ya kire wo mkra ahemfo no omofam de enye adwuma engineer no na otumfo say du kan wo boa wo mo no otumfo wa gina fam de nyina wa gina nyina dada ono kra na fa 90% asa na wa mo ho 1% mo de akọ so wo se meboa o mra bontene yen kire no engineer we kan de emfam ma ye constitution wan kra wo boa womono they are enjoying what can leaders no ahemfo politicians womo ye one womo nyina ye one and person make attention dia
there you David the issue is otumfo say omutu resources na Ghana ni ayenya ne ekituwa bi na abrofo na befa ni na akọ ehọ na onti ase say e dey ti na ye wo ye gold ye wo ye minerals ye resources na ye be ma abrofo abetu na ya paketu abi di ahye ye nsem na abrofo na fa ni na ekọ I don't know say e wo mu say e wo constitution no but e ho be hia say constitution no yes I so be e no na can say
constitution no ma be say doctor person okasa e constitution no ma dia na yeka ye fiti say ye sha say ye kasa yi say bin empreduasa menya lawyer ni mama banja lawyer ye mu bebre ye call law school but ye kra adwen common sense na me ye mu say there is a big problem our constitution no ejebia se wo ono ho a wo no he is not fighting for us nti anokra de nka meka se enya ma constitution no se based on the truth for kana meka se munya ma enya sa o mo fa bigger part no because on kasa no at the end of the kasa no se otie ya adentia e say ye say na ahemfo no ye de ketu bi what is o kasa o man ye de ketu bi o say ahemfo no at the end where assassin no so no which means that they still speak say the assassin belongs to them. It doesn't belongs to my man and they ever hear me time no and so wo kasa no hwe and rana me program bi na me kasa ye ka ohina o my man nyina hye wase wo na say wo hwe say wo de o mu twa pokobo enti omo health omo financial enyidie ben everything about omo puntu no ehye wo hene nensa tu di omo kono omo bibe nya yalesa omo bibe hia baby omo di omo tubeto omo hia sika omo hia esu papa no omo hia hospital papa ko ni nyina ya ohene no asem wo ka say wo si constitution no wo mu say abrofo no betu a omo fa higher percentage ye ya we asase ye de ketua bi na ka wo kan waka ma oman man say adintia wo betu good manso na manso kro no manso okay ya fa manso atwede there's no development there it is ama pase mo ba betu a okay ache mo na mo de mo fidie ne mo ade yesere mo fa bi a 50% mo ma oman man 50% adumai for mo nkofo mo free China mo ma metu mo de mo fidie ne mo ade ba workers na mo ma for mo free manso wa nkasa na nka yesa ayi ni bi ne pese nka mo prede mo oman ma no hwe mame nka we ansa na we yi me free mesrew bechem agric government eba beto oba behind bechem asase ne na no ma me ko fire me krom hene no obehind asase no for 50 years esonwo NDC for mere so e no mo besesa no wonim nyansa for suji abo the first how ye bechem hene no nyansa ode ene aban no ko nhihye o se mesrew mo ba be han asase no mo ba be kire se ne dua cocoa dua emeye de ben nursing of cocoa de ben mesraw mo mfa adwumayefo no mfiri be chem krodua no open puntu amane manma na ne manma ne me akowifo no mo mfa workers ni nyina emfiri ha 2 mede mamo sika say no meje ye de develop o man no eno na nam so school for the deaf eba bechem business college eba any schools akese mebre eno no mo ti ye saa sika ne bi ene ye so ohene ni kira mu e mo ti bi ye ye ni nyina ohene atwa so ba ye no ono ne de edu ne pen so na ye ba be renew saa contract na da bechem mai ene aban ntem na o say se mo pakura metumi ato asase na mamo ba ko ne de 15 years what me dey develop schools ni ade nyina be ba ho eduru pen so a na wo akwaje 12 billion no waton asase no kura e dey ama government no wo Jesus can no so a one government e ma kru no for school for the deaf na if osuji abo the first no e ma e ba no wo nyina tutu schools a odu nyina ceiling ni ade nyina bubu ni nua kru na say ebi no otumfo ye no enti senka pra papa yipri senka opre e de amoman ni nyina e na enye ono nko ane de a enke se one constitution is a ho ne de ne otumfo kan e no kretro do. What I say, Papa Nakasa, last point of Nakasa, I didn't hear I say, Yana, you know, as I says, no, the percentage keep to a binu, war prediamano already. You to go to Bia was Antimemu, Otum for Jessica Crackrefu or Boase, go to through Mutu and Bejano, Otum for Genedia, any more there. This is a cradia, and Nanashe do Boase, yes, go to no Mutua, and Mamma or Boase Quino, oh, said the Quina say no, and Mamma who, yes, you want to play. Pushing kind no ma ba befa every year what the bio say ni abema so afasoro enti wo tun for to kra no ye ti wudi enti wo dia say wonya kra no say ye timi aye 7 gold bar ye baka tell us about na the half bar and ye nya one full bar po enti na ha say na ese mo ne ye agyen ese me kan mo ntia say an na hwan santen ne ni wo nyina ye one wo me say na no ada enti ya benya free otun for ahemfie ni say 3 trillion and a China for mass in the debut room for. And don't you gold and 1.7 on to infant and to that because you best settle no. And to be Pia was and to member say to go to or to for watching a share that. And you can win answer your best Sam Quasia Marano. Sir, who do you feel about identify your cry and conco to Fidini? Young conco to be. Where's your to go down and perform yet more boaseno? One who experience or more as a good never need to bet me a two. And she said, Papa, been a man, you go up, and Fidiani be number the abba. Say, no, Kakurana. Oh, Sanfibia, the two go, the idea mine, no, and won't Cabesi say, you're Yataman Family. Yeah, you bet you go near Triaka for 15 years. Because God, no, at Tagana, assassin will say, Shabam. And I make a true. One more dear, bro, and one know what they're moving them.
Medasi David, Medasi Pa, with the Mammy call. Okay.
Maybe a David, if I mean, funny say, say, the David Church Union, I say, Nana, to me, and Panso, Osha article, your constitution article 270. A day DPF say, so kind of Potokasi, I say, provides for the recognition of the institution of chieftaincy together with its traditional councils under customary law, according to Article 270, paragraph 2. Parliament shall have no power to enact any law which in any way detracts or derogates from the honor and dignity of the institution of chieftaincy. Article 271 also established the National House of Chiefs, and also Ocean National House of Chiefs. They have their own friends and functions. I advise any person of authority charged with the responsibility under this constitution or any other law for any matter relating to or affecting chieftaincy. Enti the miniane kind maybe I will be teacher because asama wo kano emrana ewu mu wahi emrana baby a wono na ma kinkan dia ma wo. Enti se nana feel se constitution no sebio enne no ababedum pempen so bia ese yen sachira wu mu a ede na nana nso eya afa ho ede beboa amede atum penfo anim ne ayen sachira ye ewu because article 270 no any article 272 no, it outlines the functions of the National House of Chiefs. And you know ede na nana no nso eya afa ho se nana feel se gold na ye tu no sika yesi ede ma no percentage yesi ede ma no mu nya ede na mo ya afa ho. These are some of the things in here, and enya a lawyer for mpanyimfo enya na Okatakyie ono so ye ohene wo mu nyina so de omanu atum ehunu se ye constitution ni sebio emwaye eno nti de na aka no one of the problems ka the numerous ones who are fighting say yes semu because na aka say den na ono no ti ni krom na ne nana no agiman no edo moja agiman na afi so ohwo ba no ba betu a wa be fa gold ni na akọ me ya sure say a champion mreso na ye gold no na percentage no form I stand to be corrected a champion ba ye benya huge percentage wo Ashanti Gold Fields no I am say over 50% a champion free wa Rollins mobile a free wa no mabeto nton ya me na ukọ boase AG a na nakura kan mre bi say ne ye po bi ama na to AG $1 enya ya nti etimi tena o ma AG no ko ya bra National House of Chief Constitution ma ye ho kwan emi etimi ye nsachiraye nti ade ntina ya mom ye nsachiraye wo because ye nsachiraye no na be boa ye nti na na ka ne de
right
so untu ho anamo e be boa
right doctor Mate nti se si ano constitutional change na yi na ye pre no ye adepa yi na ye gitum se betimi aboa Ghana man na embom ekwan be so na ye betimi a realize sa da ye so no and as say ye dream no how do we go about it or say ye throw letter be come man penny and say or say ye throw letter be come parliament for and say ekwan be no say ye fa so we dem amini kan entoma lawyer Chris if right na ko na shade ni Dr. Rainho na mama so me ba also
right and this is what constitution se no at chapter 25 no and that check kwaya first it be insakrai or constitution na ohwemu a kwame enu so and I wait my vaso insakrai your constitution afa be entrenched provisions and your non-entrenched provisions the entrenched provisions I don't know say person insakrai which is what the bill called parliament na parliament to swaba the call referendum na amount for to swaba and no amount for jituma na abe desire ya constitution and then
also vote by majority and majority vote
yes and no also constitutional specify a procedure and say the call referendum na chapter 25 no the call referendum na also yenya a certain percentage of turnout just a minute and see say what a part say entrenched provision what they call parliament. The parliament also by the Bako Council of States near their call referendum. Now amount for so up to a so aba. And then I'll say after the bill has been read for the first time in Parliament, it shall not be proceeded with further unless it has been submitted to a referendum held throughout Ghana, and at least 40% of persons entitled to vote voted at the referendum, and at least 75% of the persons who voted cast their votes in favor of passing the bill. Indeed, at least 40% turnout, then 75% of the voters must vote in favor of the bill. Right. And not entrenched there. I don't know. I find constitutional. I find non-entrenched. I know the infant referendum. I know the parliament sankasa. Basically, I own answer cry. And I don't know. On my be pain. To say previously not vice president constitutional. I should say or chairman of police council near there. But I don't know more amendment in 1996 now we no free and our citizenship in Suswa and also parliament here one amendment first and so we Ghana in nasa okoje o ma for so citizenship now all lose Ghanaian citizens but they see dual citizens argument and no so parliament yes inside no and no encore referendum now what face the country for into see your about say so is the sign I was say your constitution way e be also do and you know you can say to so aba ma be bia e bi o ha parliament be to so aba e bi o ha de be referendum e does do no man e wo na does do it say I was say na does do in the no e be say you be try constitution for na constitution that you was see no e no ma wo ma e no e de be share for no na new ones are new ideas I was say de be kan ho Zakrai outside the back on near the enzaship na yet nina ako a man for any mamma saba. Sa procedure now say the new constitution. And on the constitution in can't share. And you know, that's the tricky part I own. I don't know now I say a share Afa baby constitution Afa baby article 298. Now 298 na say ade bia wo your constitution no mo a ye ni provision bia say bia asem way e kwan say ne wo say fa so e de hwe ho asem kan no parliament bi ma hye emra na sa emra no parliament di ahyehye e kwan e be fa so e de di sa asem no ho dwuma enti constitution na hu say enye bibia na e kan ho asem nti say bibi asem bi wo ho na sa constitution na provision bi ani ho a ye di ho dwuma ene wa ma parliament to me say parliament ma ahyehye emra na de di sa asem no ho dwuma enti say person e tro new constitution and no I think that the I say parliament eshemra na bia appointed constituent assembly say bia a man for say open new constitution nti ya appointed constituent assembly no nji adwen emfiri a man for gina ho nti say bia president Mills in the commission no report no ye dey no so be constituent assembly no madwen ho constitution ye was see na dey akọ ni ahwe ni nyina mu ni yi ni ye no na dey atrofofro na dey akọ a man for no matter so aba nti although say there is no specific procedure or constitution say parliament and kasabit mashemra say because a man for no the dodo na adwene o mo say or say enya constitution for front with parliament mashemra na ye dey ahwese de e betimi aka sa new constitution na ye pe no ye dey aka ho asam. I think that that's the ways I was say e betimi e dey sa procedure.
Right. We the answer na me call Dr. Hono. Mama me ba ho me pese o answer osaje funa na obreko mama. Osi free mind ask this question. Apart from the constitution, how do we hold the governance in accountable? Are there other alternatives we could process to hold them accountable? Or see, apart from constitution, or how do we hold our leaders accountable? Lawyer Chris.
Yes. Okay, so constitution accountability in there, so it's just one of the ways to hold governments accountable. There are also political means, like this is so Obama banner onye the opera with me at waiting what are my MP for and that's my venue for. So that's one of the ways. Demonstration everything I call, public forum name. Radio so kasa I mean I acquire the first one demand accountability. There are various tools of accountability and you say be a work course and accountability now.
Right. Mama ko mama ho. Mama also what do it remu no ufri say constitution no say ye tugu epefofra na eya na say dada na ye wona ye amend no na ye ngusu eyusu eno a.
Yeah, free man, me the number in 40 with the constitution. The ade bia e woman any bia na we say. Fi se make say too good bia never be woman ye. Nti make say ade bia e woman any bia no. E we say ye free. Na de e be boa ye nyina ye de ba. Fi se free man a we say obi be kwa akoye ye president minister and MP. MP be call 4 years. 4 years in so every month be you an ka o. So o man your man ye di ye kura na ka ye ya say o man ti say Ghana. Ya ho kire ni ya ho hwe maka wo mo da fom nkurati dua se ekɔ school sa o man we no na se MP ba beji so a every month dia yetua ne ka when the VAT dem every week be mo musika to fuel what you say na se 4 years so a yes e kukuru 6 billion e dia mana stand to be corrected say yes ah 6 billion e dia mana say ji na se all kono krasa nka o mba bi all kokora de o ji fa kokora de ange okwo na se sign to abama na sign ba o se abetena honom next 4 years na wasenya disa sika ne ko abra yi sika wo manum nkura tete fom ade ntia mo fa sika ne nye o man ne yi nti sa ne ma ne de wo so ku twasa yi ne firi wo kora fi sa ko yese e fe bo mo nku a na amanfo ho kiro mo ye bi na ye o man ma e wo so mo ma yeso yetimi nyamfaso wom e wo so o man ma bi nyamfaso wom fi se yetua oka abana duma na wo yo aduma na ya fa wo Jumana ya for teachers and omo police no me omo nti omo sa sika no 4 years bi omo pasa sika no mo nti wo ye waduma na etu oka o ma de ne sika sa se wo se bukukuru sa sika no de ma sa nkrofo no abra project wo hono sa ko ye me ya 4 years no kwa no se nkomo ye bibia nka nya me ye wo ampifuo we no adwuma be na omo ye Ibi akatua kura pon ke ndi kwase etu omoka fi so omo nya adwuma edi kwase nke omo sa V8 ne kwana week kura so kura yesan edi etofu so kura san gumo omo what you say by fine mo ya fa mo se mo nya adwuma nti mo yo mo ani o se etu amoka na 4 years so pa no omo so omo san kukuru sika wo ya ma no na di pa no ko na wa san 4 years na wa san ababie omo to abana na wa san ababie mo na ya san 4 years na ya san kukuru ama no aden eye sa de na se odi ya bro eye sa na ma mo ono kwa na mo di sika no mo wie so ma be ka che se sika ni o ma ndu ka no kure sika ni ma mo nya ntutu ye ye sika na kakra na o honom no mo betimi a che na mo di afe omo bi se awo se ye ti o my ganam nepa ani bia bai se 21st century ani bia bai na mo wa pa ni pa na enu nsu awo na no video be mu hu ye kura bodi gata musuo na ma me fo de pan ya ko gina honom a adan that's a problem nyina we wo honom na musika wo ba no fa solve musi e misika wo man no mo ba every 4 years ye misika wo man no betimi dia solve some problem ketenkete no ba every 4 years dia betimi nya sika sa sika nde dia ma ampifu mo betimi atam sika mo betimi nya sa sika nde dia ma mo aye sa na mo di abro mo bu ya abra yesu what you say edi nti na me bibi sa na dem pan fo mo moai kwa pia me fa so e betimi access constitution be sa constitution we dem minim sa atam no ko butimi tena se jitu mu pa sa constitution we ma di o mai so e fi ba mpanyufo wo so won ko a ye di asese ma o ma na ye da ye na no ye se ne kuku na ko ehia ya kire na de se ya nsesa constitution na Ghana for sa vote na no mu vote no yes na mo se still de so kuso a wo wunya vote ko vote fi sa constitution program me asesa no e wo se asesa na nya sa o man de entimi nya yi obi aba no onya beduru a o wa abonti no be kan de se o me ba mesesa no bo onya beduru no hu se o e boa me nko ade a na o ntimi sesa no nti you forget it o mo nsesa no de obebo ba be dada e bi okodu no hu se ono e favor no nko ade a o nsesa no e ya re wo se free mind kakra me kuma aka
Medasi pa ansa na meko David ho no ma menko Nana Shady ho Nana Shady uyo obi a eba face the country a udi mu akotene pa so far mo chance with process a ye pese ye fa so se ne be ya ye betimi abo sa constitution no egu na ya prefoforo process no mo chance anase munya nye ho hwe
Yo, free mind, Medasi. Sorry. You started here, and Tinona, on say, one thing now I make no say, I have no internet level, no, on say, Adana, Oliver Eka, of course, Saturday. Now, I'm working to face the country, face the country, so wine. You understand? How the internet, if you come underground, it's totally different. And then, you know, at the end of the day, internet. We were not getting people because men are not baby or only me sign the do internet. So that's another thing. And now the book echo now my day or much raw or mudina or much signing papa the music echo to not fighters for and nana or moyesa ijumanitino or much say idea lawyer about Kayano. Now you have a so we try to say 1 million votes. The Yadia, Yedcoma, or Parliament on they are. Oh, okay, say a month for no air. It's on to swaba, now they will amend it, whatever it is, no, Pacheca, Sierra. And Tina, you do because you say, Yan Shemi, Nayan Chingy at Diana, Akuna Bede, a bad day. Now, these people, the Constitution, it favors them. So what you say? Sikana, oh, Dino. But because of a constitution, and the challenge, una a war at Numa, Mr. Osanka Obeji, and I'm a boy, and it is favoring this MPP and the NDC. So there is no way I may say, you're fire quiet by here, Uncle Boy. I won't change, no, 80 men and I say the year. Now, may cast a said that the American no points, and I said, point there, but you bet me, I think. I change it at the end. Now, teaching it in the schools. I was here start here BB. Not that the Omocha Bible, RME.
RME yi enyam baaye no na ye nim papa enim bone ewo ye Ghana man so enti RME na ye kire no ho no me ko like minia me te ma kwa kire ade o Colombia kwa kire ade o ida o ye kire ade o Bible masam wo ho munche ni ye kire Bible ye ni RME bia o class bia na I was so wonders it is there pa na ye no Africa ye kire RME na mom constitution na what ye kire ye na ye bro well who me koyi Bible our class bi se me ba be che na me nyina for keso sum ya ye ka kire me say ma fa Bible na nto hono ma ye be di na say are these people serious and na so there Wednesday bia ye timi class e ko ye worship 8 to 12 worship in yame and so ye pa ye say draw a grasshopper and label it part ye timi na toothpick kwa ye timi nyebi Minia, it's no moment starting and pushing on one. Not that the RME no one. Yama Yanchek constitution no, it was school. May Baba started up schools be no more Charlie. You see, remember the urban, young crowd, over the internet, so you so we need to teach them, especially your traditions, your cultures, we have to teach them. It's the constitution here, they are. You see, I'm on the urban, moment starting Kasa, about any BTS, freedom fighters, about any other BTS. Yes, starting now I'm in school. Another one in the Minia. Your Bible ni Quran ya ye ma empenyi for at the soil no mukodi wo na omu wie pesto na they will do it. That means the Bible and the Quran media family won't open jamming. The Bible and Quran is not working for Africa because and no any this way. And yes, democracy yana akusiboni use. Why is it working for them? That's where the question comes. Don't they use the Bible and the Quran to swear and then they are still developing their country? Yes, it works for them. Yes, we have a democracy now. Your Bible and the Quran in here this way. And so I to me, and Jesus name the more in the Quran, or Mashayana, yeah, Breminia. Yeah, religious and moral education in school. I say how many traditions do we have? We have the Christian and it's a use Bible. They are trying Muslim and not a use Quran. And I'm a boy. Yet tradition is also part in the three religions. I tell you schools. Why have they abandoned the ways of our ancestors? And then no tradition for the free. Now, you say three religions is Christian, Muslim, and tradition, but they show with the Bible, the Quran. Now, Antoine's way. I don't know where you are our Parliament House. What do Bible no Quran is way with me? Also, Bani Amako Shanab. Mimia, a point of mercy, some may sip at Mefu and Dwana Membabaku, also now with the question of Panya, Sapway, Quabre constituency, Empino, or Yabakuno with deep. Not so it will be a deterrent to the other people. And they say, Papa. We must let these people swear. And yes, and the corner this is another way. And I say that last one swear to the boss, Maka. The way be and yes, also Sunday, you plan Evan, Dr. Eddie, I did buy it. More London, more US work. Now, I'm going to buy school all the matter. Montreal, you're saying I have Ghana. School, no, almost on Ghana. We are tired. Huh? We are tired. 2020, no, many are Ghana happy. No, my air cost was saying. Yes, sorry, I never to. He said, one for top pure water. Such a pure 3 cities. January, 4 cities. Why? And there's no work. But things keep increasing. How are we going to survive in this country?
Shady. Right, Shady, what did David there? Minimum VNT, Maminia, Lawyer Chris, Quantity. Mamma, find the last question, Mano. Lawyer Chris, what support can the other people provide in our fight for a new constitution? A dear support in your team for your followers, a bit me provide this, and a Yensa, a bit me your new constitution.
Okay, sure. So I think that for my idea, na Eka Hobi, I was say, idea no tumbi. So I don't know best set agenda. So politicians who say Adibi abe political issue. Now it's time to vote. I don't know amount will take decision. So over here, I think 2020 election, law school for issue by now more demonstration now President Mahama say okay or promise say now by Baswa over Espanyol law school near why I admit say 1,000 students. See, so we no Ghana has one political issue. Now politicians now who say they may win votes or lose votes based on that issue. I think that also a man common coso. Now the all the platforms that we have, all the evidence we have, Yamasa debates no cause that we need changes to the constitution or a new constitution. So move say a bare topical issue. Now ebia obetime when you vote or lose vote based on it. And none of them will take action. So I think that that's the best way to deal with it.
Right. And son of a conway there on some a chat work. Your last words before
as we try to order say constitution there, me say I mean say any brave one say the matter can obia the nanutumbia ebismenya. But it's only about the constitution because the constitution there can't attack it.
Yeah.
In the what constitution there yes and cry that's a move for no now the public is not conscious. Not say politicians will do whatever they like. In the constitution, I think that it. I mean, you can have the best constitution in the world, but say for no, that's a what kotoa that's a wakoda. That's a kasem. Now what you are any politicians no matter them be. Until also be civic minded, obia didn't know tumbi, obia making sure say civic education like shady kind or say your man a cost of say schools, primary school, JSS, civic education, they children go about the constitution yard. And none of man go for near Daho. Won't say you be a cause be an FI home. So be politicians no among fat omonye mpebiana they won't do whatever they want and get away with it. So I think it's very important. A very civic-minded public is crucial as important as the constitution itself.
Okay, Lawyer Chris, me da wase bebre ahia and me do besi me da se pass yet on safre wanyamra woni ye gina so for almost 3 good hours. Me da se pa. Thank you so much for your time. And we hope next time be at Yebeton Safro be no be super fair now what's me about any yaba treating come. It has to be brave.
All right.
Okay. Mama call David ho. David, and some way Nana Shady walking about say Yampany for no AUSU Yananum Eddie Aswe and this animal omo AUSU Bible ni Quran. Only no ya train and as I was wondering to rock on the same.
Positive. No, I don't know. Must say, Yamamere, my antone, or my beer, mamere, Okoba beer, or my mamere, or Germany, or more, mamere, or Moody, Miss Row, or Mukutam, then Qualani, Nakutam, dear. Listen, say, you see, or my puntua, Sanyama winina, as a yes, so much ding, and they say, one only Miss Bible. Just a baby or kind about the Bible. Yeah, preach, yes, and yes, I know, walk around or translate a minute, Metisoka. It's a Namudia to just say, I am passing when you are better. Last time, me say, Messemetry say, a person bear my penny. Now, me bar, me manifesto near. Needing catch or fat Bible and swear will be in. Say, we'll call the judicial side or call wine, the wine. Yeah, we need the Bible more, and I promise and I pledge and I dare not there be. Nina say, yeah, man is snap. Bosuma Mojino. Now ya boarding baby and no boko or the same. Just a minute memo, and try to say as before no more than Yamano. I had no Mojidi baby also a sign powerful. Near Mudia Hena Pesa. Now what I was snap and Ukusia, you crowd left Kusiami and Sajina. Now snap Ukuta. I say, me. Kufuado akunya me ba betena so yi bikuta snap ene kosua miensen asante kosua tumi a wa asante mama nyama no me se me ba na mama ka tua nsome na me yeketa tete na se minim na ma chidifuo mpo wo musu bi ya emfa me ne masefo nyina entwa so na me hye se mo frɛ me anopo awia adumere me ba besom man Ghana me de no kure so na besom man me di ntro ba akokora me kwate na akaketo no enyera enya no ano
yes no
na yen so ba betena so a obey partial job nka sambre se me de akonya ba be ye family akonya no so ai monyo mame nipa obetuma ye adwuma no ho na ye de adwuma ne kwakomo obi enti saa de ne de me ginamu 2000% ma na na she di say and was see additional Nicosiani abosom and the swear one in.
Okay.
Send your dada. I say, I have said, Nana, sorry. Aha, okay.
Yeah. Azankwa.
First, or shall I say for him? Or shall I say for you to find ye?
Yes.
Papa, when they say, me papa, no, I papa, they say the one in my cuisine now. What favorite to for? In 2 months and no 2 for today, and that's all the another coca you. Envelope soon. Otu for that they make they we be intimacy. Ye na me na no. Envelope actually to me na to them. Envelope and kwala mayo. O man china kunya na to them. We a fact. It is why I say I'm say nana ya okasa otumfo wo pe constitutional change I tell you say on so leaders so wo gina kontonkro wo ka bi ma wo man no ka bi ama politicians and ko bi any problem one such access to okasa you know politicians kwa no favor omo hey mo go to tax no tax dey mo my so wan hwe se kaya yofu omo komo edin kan ye de adeso dudu aso omo dada and e di bi be ka ho and okoko gina politician fa ye hanu ma chicha kwadwo hwe kwa ye fa so treat no teachers any ano omuntumi nkasa wo kasa yes hey ye do kwa kurase na I never knew say teacher ni papa dey ama teaching ministry na was say you punish no by throwing the person to a kurase so yes why say me no kasa wouldn't say
for me fa afrefo be enumpe yemre ni ti me fa afrefo be enumpe 2% fra number no na hospital so fa number na frɛ WhatsApp call and answer direct na me fa na so kire wadwen na yitimi to aso David yenko
Nibia wouldn't be the bogos organo obia ko no suku awie okọ training college so oba be kira de no minua wo wi a se okọ national service impo no just okotua bribe and start ya posting it na akọ to baby and be bia nkoye I was here ginam teacher for any problem say teacher kodwo kasa ya na no ne o maye no intimesere fast swearing in there snap nikosua bible to me bia nim hui any magana for into one so
me I say Dr. Ren we there me who say you are on the move call say adjumantino for last words why on some you try to fatu Ghana men call na change so
yo abusianfo say e beda mu nyina ma sesem abomodian na ma support adwumet you know anadwin so ebo Ghana 7 pm pa lawyer foi ene yemia Onyini David and so ebedi enkomo intimesere mu a mombo modian na monhye no so 7 pm to 9 pm and also na Okatakyie ne lawyer Chris ana lawyer Oliver yebeta kire ne ahwe bi ne support bedi me kasa no eba wie no on say de bia me kasa freedom fighters cover by any face the country for de bia ka asem kasa yebe momodian na yam bie Ghana for no any because Ghana for bebre no an say bio omo wo enkwasum so we will eliminate them from the dark days and you know the ben say afi we na kasa no empenfo say mo amunim say ya agenda na we yeso wan nyina ne say yebe momodian na ya den ye de a friend is saying teaching through the public address system na kokon crashing to teach the Ghanaian no about your friend say
yeah jina so why me ba na call jina so ma me ba nyabotere yeah to asore sorry
enti no ne aye say afi we no ye be kire Ghana for constitution no tani aye kire mo Bible no
Ren sorry you yeah to aso
na afi we no ye be kire Ghana for about constitution no number 2 amafo be bretaka ana makasasa dia na aba dia na aye bibisa wo ukwa sorry a ye kwakuntokwa wo ho enye kasa na okotie uko ayi Muslim na de mu makobo fom a ede na agotie hala wa kuba enye kasa na okotie everything starts with communication. Through communication and education is what we want to give to our people. And then ebeda mu nyina ma se ahemfofo mpanyimfo emre na do 30 years constitution no emwayen obi anhwa kwan ebepon so ebesesa no na etumi ede Ghana me dey I propose a constitution of knowledge based constitution say betumi make sure say you dey apprentice vocational skills technical skills training colleges ebetumi abomodin ade aboa ama ye dey we will add value to our natural resources abehunu say we basalt rock ye iron rod and also yetumi dey build kro yetumi dey build roads and this is what I propose sempe info aja ne enum di nkomo yi yemfa nkwa adwenwinim
na ye wunu how ebetumi aboa amo man Ghana no etumpon meda na share the media ase meda eye ohini David fire from above ana free my family ene mama ba mu nyina empenfo amoba nyina no ebeda mas
Medasi bebre doc medasi pa na obra gunya edipo ajumedi. Thank you so much medasi bebre. Enti abusia mamefa call away na yentoa yejumedi no so. Mamefa call away. Yes sir. Yes, I would why any baby can free.
Paul, I'm talking from Ohio.
Ohio, okay, yo, yet yo.
Yeah, I thank everybody, all of you, for giving me the opportunity, and then also, some more can you say, meno, adeba also I'm person me to me say, constitution no, we have the constitution has given the power to the president too much because us on obitma appointing there are some department now yeah man okwane ultimately appointing the
right
and you know that power no in case a constitution no be here we have to look at that kind of power sharing because if you give much power to somebody to be able to appoint people like that, I mean, if you appoint somebody, how can you do something bad and the person talk against you?
Right.
So, I think, so that we can control we can control the government. If not, say, fast they don't show because, for example, Minister for Defense, or not control it. And yes, if move free man no amoye no. We bibia na say against the president. Owetima free you know. To onim say enye right say obeyes about because our power no owetima control Minister of Defense no say on deploy military and our police.
Yeah, that's it.
Fire service.
Yate was here.
So
Yate was here. Why? Thank you so much. That's it.
Yeah.
Mamefa, the next person. All right. Mamefa, wait. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Would you want to be a free?
Efreme, for me, free Germany, Sabuki.
Oh, free. Okay. Yet.
Now, the contribution. First of all, Madam Munamas, I thought say you are doing a marvelous.
Right.
And then you will be an that courage and that boldness. No, I had the more for the best place. I mean,
okay.
But my question is, David, does he have something against something in it and asked before? Because the question I'm always not come up a concrete side of explanation. More or less, no, my sharing videos a lot. I've decided to contact him. You didn't know Germany, but not is to attack something for what purpose? Because Freeman name more than I said. Asante is a king of Asantes. Anything Asante does is the Asantes who have right to question the king. Fine. David Asante as he claims to fine. But who attack Asante? What does it bring to the board? I mean, conversation and we don't for video play. Don't for was trying to also contribute his mind concerning the change of the constitution.
Yes, Yes, apart from Asante for no, Obi any home coin say Obe question Otum for.
No. Everybody has right because I'm talking of the conversation I had that platform.
Okay.
Sorry. You said it. So
David,
don't run away from that.
David, I will tell me why. David, I will tell me no. David, I will tell me Mr. David, I will tell me Mr. no. Why? Okay, all right.
No. David said Pomotino, and the word Pomotino is here. Was it the right word? Also, coming and retracting.
What did David be you? Why?
I mean, David, many know Germany. I have everything concerning David. Maybe I was saying BPA. Then tell me from our platform, she said, we are contributing the idea for development of the nation, which is positive. Alone he can't do nothing.
Oh, some person watching David ate was here. Why? David be one. Why? David be one. Mame fa call way. Na me call David be one. Into the Cosuneti. Mame fa last call na memra David so. Yeah, hello, Minia. Udi why neighbor be free.
Oh, yeah. We did the delightful Simon. Freeman, we chia on the special no phone David the mission model on my Ghana. Kakra me de can say Kakra me can say no Dubai me no can say na dia me see Dubai have suma that no me so say even do say me ko Ghana na go me a bomb say me plastic pe go nyina me plastic because I was so sad to say that Dubai need be pia over Dubai need be pia. And so only say 3 years. You don't say almost our loss or labor loss or according to the way our citizens know better. Yeah, we pay. And so Ghana for the work coming me program why is it that Ghana evil to the freaking only the put to be a man as you focus on will be kind of cry as politics will be cussing in money. I see. The I guess your package. I mentioned on say, yeah, evil black man, be out getting on one just here. So, baby, you know, because I mean, I'm here, the party, as well as party bar, even the whole of Africa. Just imagine the leader leading and promising say ministry some share boss of somebody. I didn't know why you were. Then no one can say no mama atamos young from the power started to obey the reform of constitution obey. Now people so by this. There's a woman in the playing games of Africa. They should come and survey the country it is in the world now. Now the world is growing. You know, Africa.
I'm ready to why Obana why the same power me. I'm ready no. Asun. Mami call David so. David. Yemi abema no say adewone asante here.
What's the matter kind mete you are just a coward. You don't have balls between your legs, all right? I mean, I'm not afraid of anybody. Listen to me. I choose what I choose to say. I am telling you, say free mind become a asem. Na efa doctor for one. Me pa na kwa kotres until na be shem. Opa ko bie u page. Listen, this is my opportunity. I declare 2022 say a year of payback. I'm telling you. If I now have the opportunity to speak, I feel that meanwhile on top so if you want to you can go to hell. I don't care. What does my make a sure no? You know where I stay, you know where I live. Even Angela Merkel, on to me fan the new German chancellor, on to me fan with Germany. Who just say and near my Asante or the saying Asante or Hene Asante Memo into Asante for one what right to say or you be more criticizing. Are you mad? What about them? I didn't see no so yeah Hene Asante Memo. Asama ba ya fa teacher for wo the whole Ghana or no betum. I didn't attack the fa Ghana for nyina ho no. What me na no ba betum. Wo yale. Whoever you call yourself, no, so we a year. You have to what me bon time for say. Why me bo fu pa baby a wo bia no. Ma me kan tell wo santin ne no kra no. Or the German police station aboaba.
Mo akoma mra from David. Mo akoma mra from.
Say, me baby or two baby, I'm so fucking. I don't give a fucking damn about this. I don't tell me my sometimes the other time, me PS refuse and they told me letter box to say baby I'm a dimbo. Obi na tell say maybe slow. What did you never me fear? What did you never be me? What
David,
kwasia
David,
me
enye
kroma no
nsebia no so di achire. Enye nsebia no so di achire. Enye nsebia no so di achire. Makoma
we
brafo.
need to say
E social media we ye hu bebre enye nsebia no so di achire. Why? Makoma brafo.
Wunim ni ɔwɔde ɛbɔne ɔde adi asantefoɔ. Wunim awudi ɔde adi ɔman no. Wunim sɛ asante ne ka ho na Ghana ntumi ntumpɔn. Baabi aduru ɔman ne hia wo support sɛ nana wona ɔde anim yɛ leader kɔkɔ na kɔka sɛ na gye efiri yama ne yampɛfoɔ de ehyɛ mu no na wɔte ayi ɔde sa ahemfi ɔgyegye envelope 2020 ɔmo win election akufo ado so atika do so book claim mu ɛma ɔmo de bɛɛ kɔma se obi ahu bi live video ne yɛbobɔ nana asomasi obu ɔmo nie real nana asomasi obu ɔmo nie nana ma werɛ hene obu ɔmo nie kanchankranchi obu ɔmo nie ɔde sɛ akyeame hene ne yɛbobɔ ne yɛkyɛm ɔmo saa ɛhefa ɛna wote sɛ yɛka se komasefo mo nso mo bu ɔmo nie the whole asanteman mo nso mo die ni wa boa
David mami ko shedi so. David Nana Shedi. Say we dia kasa David, mo akoma brafo. Nana Shedi wote mega.
Papa, manin to santefo mo krom ha nyina sɛ mo yɛ asantefo akwasia obi yɛ tani a me enka me kwa I prefer sɛ enka me yɛ kusasi ni mamprisi ni dagombani wo mo love they support their people. Because of that santefo yɛ di simi nti obi erezi ade bi ebetumi abo ɔman na yɛ nkɔnkɔta na chi ne emu nim anesa na sante kwasia ba me ma to mo nyina say I don't fear any one of them mo ye no ma mo ye metru mo pini na mo kokura mu obi an support me bia ya santene bia no mo ye metru mo pini
David
na fa be see any
David answer na be kono o last words why on say why you cut any fa di be dey very
asiafo
kwa kuma to yem David e dey bia na be dey akire social media by who sa we no bebre we have a whole lot of
santene so mutim na ya me hiya me kan
aye
bi na ayi santene tim ko hwe pini ne ball santene tim
David aye
na word ne say santene so ni tira konwa no so walk kromfo won anyaw na konwa no ya odia o ma dwemu da ho no ma ye ready person mu buma sante koso ma eka Ghana nyina no send me the other time kwasue hunu bi be key comments bi say ai asante ne na mu no sa no ye kumase fo nko ahene no ye Ghana nyina ahene no ye pese odi na konwa no chi sesia onya gold no tonton no onya gold no wi aba brochire no on ma enka the whole Ghana oba ma comment ma comment ma in favor leaders no ma in favor o my man nyina ma se ma pese me kan no 2022 a year of payback obi a wo timi wo Ghana man ho no me se me pay obi a me nya ni obi atebo afa na me ko home school ne na me ye nyina no na me sua kwan me fa so adi matem bye bye
we that's me David we that's pass ye to sa from so nya amret me ba so nya pin kokko ebusiafo ye mre no aye be na me kai wo say ye dwumadie Ginyame Corporation for na eso yasne Ginyame Corporation almost say oma create platform bia online marketplace baby bia pese and I say oh ade bi ton a just go to their website na fa obi bia ho na customer say betimi contact you na bibia a very simple amount into be call www.africangroceryshop.com now they will be bia akwakogo nti mayenye enkrato amra sisi ayeba na.
Are you a retail seller or a brand owner doing business in Africa and worldwide? Thinking about expanding your business online and selling your goods online locally and internationally? Okatakyie Afrifa is the best place ever, which is built to help people in Africa and worldwide to sell their goods all over the world in a safe and secure environment. Get connected with the world with our largest selection of African products from millions of unique products from hundreds of stores. Here you can buy